hi to or thank you to that you haven't listed already?
I want to thank my Mousehold Discord friends, my school friends, and my family.
Thank you so much. Congratulations again, Kevin. Let's hear it one more time for your Junior World Champion. And don't go anywhere because we have lots more.
All right, we are live now.
Thank you so much. One world champion crowned for the video game today. Two more to go. Cannot wait to get started with the seniors division of our competition. Sierra Dawn, Lee Provost. What a match to be kicking.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Dakari? What's going on, Luke? What's going on, everyone? Hold on. You guys can hear like the audio and all that stuff clearly, right?
100%. And of course, we have to make sure we can get our other players queued up on this stage. And while we get that ready, we have some giveaways for you. First off, we're
if not, I'll turn it up a bit.
Pokemon, and this Sylveon was won last year. And your opportunity to grab it in game now, especially because
this is my first time like doing like a stream from my MacBook screen. So
Worlds, and you'll be able to grab that Sylveon until the 19th of August. Great one for the upcoming regulation, like you've been saying all weekend, Sierra, after the World Championships, and a great thing for the collection.
Not really. You guys can't hear it? All right. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. Let's try putting it like 19. How's that?
Make sure to grab it while you can. Outburst Worlds 24.
Is that good?
Make sure to grab this one while you can. Beautiful artwork and a great addition for the collection once again. Now we're getting into the seniors side of things. We've had juniors. Now we can take an overview of the seniors bracket, see where trainers have come from that.
Yeah, I think that's a good. I think that's a good medium to put it at.
One thing that we always talk about with the junior competitors is this is the future of Pokemon. But these are the individuals that sooner rather than later we're going to get to see in that Masters division. And so being able to, especially when we're looking at Luke's case, end it off with a win like this would be absolutely fantastic. 2-0s all across the bracket for both of our competitors. So Ray, definitely a very worthy.
I just hope like this stream goes smoothly. I hope we don't get any like crazy buffers or anything like that.
With a 12-0 record, hasn't dropped a single set this entire tournament, which is
how's everyone doing?
Ray, on the other hand, 10-2 record, which is understandable. You know, a brilliant record. You're at the World Championships.
Also, I never did my intro.
And these both have very interesting teams as well. But the route
I'm only streaming this because there might be an announcement soon. I wasn't aware.
To both of our trainers.
Yeah, the competition is nothing but fierce once we get into the World Championships, and one match away for both of these to determine who is going to be the next World Champion up. And this should be a really exciting matchup because across the board, I mean, we've already looked at these Pokemon. We've looked at the caliber of these trainers. This one's going to cook.
Did it?
And I
never changed the
one thing
thumbnail.
when you look at an overview of the teams from both sides. I think it really could go either way. It's so tight. There's so many options.
Hold on,
both
Chad, let me
trainers
fix that.
have to kind of take apart the other trainer's team, and it's really going to be down to the choice
of
how well both of these understand the matchup and how well they can kind of approach dealing with.
Let me fix this real quick. Meanwhile, let me go ahead and look at the chat from
adaptations
my
as well,
channel.
because when you look at this, there's not necessarily one way to approach, but you got to make sure you can make those adjustments in game, and it's really going to be a testament to both of these trainers because they've made it this far. The 2-0s in that top
No
8
one's really
are
chatting right now, so let me go ahead
on
and
their
fix this
side,
real
but I think
quick.
this is going to be the first one that goes to 3.
Yeah, I think so. It feels like it will do. I think, you know,
no one will
the
notice
tools
you.
that both
No one
trainers
will
have got in their teams, there's ways for them to kind of capitalize against what the other trainer is going to try and do throughout this match. We will dive into the teams, of course, in a
All
little
right,
while,
so
so
we have
can get
Luke
a bit of a deeper dive
Kroll
in that,
versus
but I think
Ray
the momentum's gonna be
Yamanaka.
Very fine, but that feels like the running theme this weekend with how high the competition
Who's your money on,
is
y'all?
here, and it's again testament to our trainers with how well they have prepared coming into this event. And not only that, the preparation is a huge key in it.
Did
but
it save?
also testament to how
It
well
did.
they performed on the big stage and getting to this stage and almost there to be crowned the 2024 World Champion.
This is the really exciting thing with the regulation as well, being able to see where trainers have taken this and where people have started off, because we'll get to really be able to dive into accomplishments and stuff in a little bit. But when you start off the regulation, like in Luke's case as a regional champion.
So
then
Kevin is
start
the
off before
junior
that
division
tournament, essentially into the
champion,
hub,
right?
even stronger. I think that's a really, really
I'm barely
cool thing,
keeping up with
especially
things right
too
now.
for anyone that's been able to really dive into this. And for Ray himself, I mean, relatively newer player, so this is humongous.
Yeah, and the qualification
It's humongous.
Process for both players is slightly different. You know, Ray's had to come through a different qualification system over in Japan, which is very vigorous.
All right, let me let everyone know we're live.
Being able to qualify that way, so it's a testament in itself to be able to even be here. And then you look at Luke's side of the field. Last year in seniors, we'll be leveling up to masters next year, which is exciting. So the last chance almost to be crowned that seniors champion. So he's at the point, he's done the work now. So can he get over the line? He's got a big, tough opponent in front of him. Challenge ahead with Ray. But yeah, coming off the back of a regionals championship, you know, Indianapolis earlier this year, I think will help him a lot, especially because that was in Regulation G as well, which we're in now.
Especially too when you're looking at that last year before going up into the Masters division. We have players in the Masters division that were senior world champions who still play and are still, I mean, performing fantastically, taking down regional championships, going for these long run in these tournaments. So Luke already really proving the skill to, I don't know, kind of make a couple of people scared next year once he's playing at their level, but this would even just be more terrifying.
Yeah, well, I was speaking to Luke before we came on and had the pleasure to have a few words with him, and he's been saying how well he does against the Masters in his local events, how, you know, he's taking games off them already, so you're going to be a very scary prospect, especially in the Masters division, as he is leveling up next season. And it's one of those things where we do...
I interrupted your stream to stream your stream. That's crazy.
And then level up into Masters.
That's kind of crazy.
Have a huge impact in that circuit the next season. It's not uncommon for us to see. We've seen it.
That is kind of crazy, Crispy.
And it's really great to be at this point now where we're at the World Championships, one of the biggest stage possible for these trainers.
But welcome, though.
Their talents, and just to get a little sneak peek potentially of what's to come in future years.
I've had the honor of being able to play against Luke Hedaloco.
I've never watched the World Championships, to be honest.
Can definitely attest to the skill here. Do not get me wrong.
Never really
on
appealed
that. Really
to me,
to have this
but
opportunity
I might
to
start
really
watching
look
it
at
more
Ray
often.
play, and it was funny because you were talking about getting an opportunity,
Or not more
to play
often,
players,
but,
and
you know, for the next
you had mentioned
championships,
that,
I'll
like,
definitely start
expected
watching
for us
them.
to be tough, and it was, and I love that kind of humble approach to it. Like, yeah, I've worked hard, I've pushed on through, and I'm now at this spot. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's so nice to hear, and it's so great to get a few words with the players as well.
This man is dressed out for this occasion.
But with that said, Anna is waiting.
This man is dripped out. I need that suit, bro. That navy blue. Well, that's not really navy blue.
Let's meet your senior finalists.
Okay, so this is the senior finals, right? This is the senior finals. Amy Prosser.
Please welcome to the stage from the U.S., Luke Crow.
All right, y'all. Let's be honest, y'all. This is so much better than the Olympics. This is more exciting than the Super Bowl, y'all. This is more exciting than the Super Bowl. Don't at me. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and put my thing on Do Not Disturb, so that way we don't get any interruptions. All right. Osiris.
Thank you both for joining us. We can't wait to watch you play. Just one question before we start. We've seen you play in regions.
Wait, who the guy who was like the guy who I talked about, or
what can we expect here in this match in the World Championships?
Helping Hand Draco Meteor.
Nice, very specific.
Helping Hand
Thank you,
Draco
Luke.
Meteor.
And what about you? What can we expect to see here in this match from you?
Why are all the trainers zesty looking? Who knows? That's a good question. Is this weird skip that's happening on the stream from my end, or is it from the stream's
That's
end?
all we can ask, Ray. Thank you so much. Let's hear one more big round of applause for our finalists.
But yeah, that's who I was talking about with the dripped out, suit.
Casters, let's get into this match.
This is like the first time I'm watching this right now, so, and I wasn't really paying attention like for like the first part of it because I was busy setting this up. So, but yeah, I'm hoping if this like, I'm wondering if this is like, if the weird skips that I keep seeing, is it part of the? It's so weird. It's so weird, but it's not really like. I think it might be from the end of the. It may be from the stream, from their end. So. Because I can hear them perfectly fine. It's just the weird skips. But we should be good. Twitch kept yapping about Wolfie, even though he's not in the challenge anymore. A lot of Wolfie glazers, I guess.
And picking up potential knockouts if Ray can get it set up into those.
A lot of Wolfie glazers, bro.
I know when we've looked at this match that there is a couple of different ways the players can go ahead and approach this. So I'm very intrigued once we get.
But don't get me wrong, he is a good player though. He is a good player.
They opt to go down for because
But
we're looking at
yeah, he does have a lot of glazers, huh?
To really dive into this, there is two really big ways that you can approach this matchup, and it's going to be on the.
I'm gonna watch the live from somewhere else and see if it's me or if it's the stream. Hold on.
Yeah, definitely, and I think it is all about the.
Let me watch it from the actual. For this match, because I think if you look at Ray's side, I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison real quick, y'all.
Really nice option for him to kind of lead out there, and it's got the rage powder support to pull in any.
Oh, it's like way behind for me. What the heck?
Like that Miraidon, for instance, and allow that nasty.
Hold up.
Because if you do get that, it enables the Shadow Rider Calyrex to just be that really dominant force on the side of the field.
I think it may be my end. Hold on, we're gonna try and refresh it real quick. Because it's like hella behind from the one I'm watching from. Come on, let's hurry it up a bit though. There we go.
But it's also going to benefit the fact that the Amoongus is on the opposite side of the field. It is threatening with that sport.
They were talking about, or they were asking when a wolf will pop up on stream, even though they said multiple times he was disqualified. Which is a good place, just don't look at the chat. Oh, I mean, I used to stream on Twitch. I used to stream on Twitch. I just stopped because I'm more on YouTube now. So
you cannot allow these setups when you're giving a little hint of.
I did not look at the teams at one bit.
I think he understands the importance of not giving any wiggle room over to Ray.
Yeah, definitely. And I think
we're about to see the battle anyway, so
the one thing would you look at with that Amoongus though is
so it's not no biggie. Oh, we have the team right here. So we have Rillaboom, Amoongus, Raging Bolt, Shadow Rider, Spectrier, my sworn nemesis, the Goat Incineroar, and Urshifu. And then of course we have Urshifu, Luke has a Urshifu, Grimmsnarl, Farigiraf, Entei, Iron Hands, and I almost called it Iron Serpent, even though that is sort of its name, Miraidon.
To the type of player that you're going to be, that jumping into this new game and new generation.
Have I watched regionals before? I have not. I was never really a regionals guy.
You've only just recently come into this game and you're already on the stage at the World Championships in a final. For Luke on the other side of the field, he always has that regional win in Indianapolis, as a top 8 in the Vancouver Regional Championships from earlier this year, and also only started very recently into the Pokemon scene in 2022.
Talking a little bit more about the teams, we touched on the importance of that Calyrex Shadow Rider, but looking at the other options around it, we got the double grass here, the Rillaboom and the Amoongus. Of course, you do have to be wary of the potential Armor Tail to stop the fake outs, but the Rillaboom does still have
Incineroar
really good utility.
Isn't really a goat in your opinion, but it's good. It's good, but you don't know. I think he's a goat. I think he's a goat.
But if you can keep the Calyrex Shadow Rider,
I don't know about competitive, but design-wise, he's a goat.
It could be a huge difference in this match, and the thing with the grassy terrain as well is you can override that electric terrain, and it enables that Spore then to be a big threat on the opposite side of the field, which is really usable. The other thing to note as well is that Incineroar does have
stream is running pretty good so far. I'm just hoping that we don't get any sort of issues. Let me also bring my iPad over so I can actually
yet again, the championship
have it as like a, what's it called? Like a second monitor, sort of.
Journey. Very reminiscent of that treasure hunt that you do at the beginning of the story, and what's going to be your treasure. Well, he definitely is about to add maybe something new to that collection.
For some reason, they use knockoff as its only attack reverse flare blitz. Really? Because I didn't see the I didn't really pay attention to the last match, so I don't know. In competitive, he's considered the best mon in any format. Really?
Is a nice popular one to be pairing with it with these screens. But the Entei is something that we haven't necessarily seen the most of, but definitely offering a lot in this match.
Yeah, especially with with that normal Terra typing that it's got there, and a little bit different maybe than the entire that we've
Why
seen
does
in
Luke
the
look like
past,
he does
where
not want to
its
be here, bro?
common item is that choice band, but seeing Luke
Hold on, let me see.
the life
I
force,
didn't
and
look
that
at the
also
movesets.
offers
What am I
up
doing?
the option to go for the protect, which allows you to make
I forgot
the
Psychic
position
Noise
some
was
of
a
the
new
supporting
move.
Pokemon and allow it to be enabled a bit further and not go down or be in that position where you have to switch it out so quickly.
This is such an impressive statistic. Undefeated all the way to the
Is that
finals.
little sheet that you
Now,
told
it's
me about
gonna
some
be the
time ago,
most
where it's like
important match of all.
they have like
You
the
go that
they have like a little
second
piece of
one more
paper
time,
that has like
family in
the
the crowd
person's
supporting.
team on it.
Nice dirty
'Cause I
out,
think
but this
I
could
think
be
I remembered
so
you saying that.
exciting.
I think I remember you. Someone
Hydro
told me
side of
about
the
that.
table, a very
Someone told
worthy
me about that.
champion.
Yeah, exactly that, and both players.
Okay, can we like start this
done
battle real quick?
incredibly well to just get to
All
this
I'm hearing
point,
is a
but I
lot
don't
of
think
yapping
that's
right
enough
now.
for these players. There's one more thing to do. Got to take one.
I am so
step
impatient,
further
y'all.
and claim that championship for themselves. Both players have the opportunity.
Let me see.
to
And
kind
something
of go ahead
about
and touch
Wolf,
upon some of the things that these
Wolf
players are
X
trying to go
Incineroar
for
or
in these
something.
matches. But the important Pokemon, I think, for both.
Oh yeah,
players,
I've heard of.
Urshifu
I've
is
seen some of
really
that on.
important for Luke.
I've seen
Could
some of
also
that on
be more
Twitter.
important on Ray's side
A
of the
lot
field
of it on
because
Twitter.
of how important that Entei is on Luke's
Why was
side,
Wolf
how excited he is
disqualified?
about
Hey,
that
what's going on,
Pokemon in
Murdoch?
general,
Welcome
how
to the
much it
stream.
feels like it's gonna be something
It
that
shows you
can
everything but the
utilize, sit in
EVs?
front of that
Okay.
Calyrex, take that
Got it.
terastallization, not really worry about those
Okay.
actual barrages. So then you're looking at something like the Urshifu as a way to.
Oh, this guy is mapping out the strats right now. This man is mapping out. Luke does not want to be here, bro.
And all of a sudden, this Miraidon is about to electro drift in
Luke
your
does not
face,
look
or
like he
Luke's
wants to
own
be here,
Urshifu
bro.
To fire back. So this was going to be so intense to see what these trainers want
Oh,
to
he
lead with.
didn't make it
That's
to
gonna
the
be
top
biggest
30
hurdle
or
for
something.
What they have to
Oh,
go down
okay.
heading down this championship series. It is time to start getting underway with the first match here in our senior world.
What year was he
Champions
like the
match.
champion of?
Cannot wait to see how this is
You don't
gonna
like
be going
open
down.
cheat in
The
your
lead
opinion? I don't
is
like it
Miraidon
either.
up
I don't
the
really
back. For
like it all
Rigor,
that
it's gonna be
much.
the partner opposite. Calyrex, Urshifu
Like
in the
knowing what
front.
your
Maybe
opponent's
the
basically
Northwest
gonna
gets
do,
to it.
or
Yeah,
not do,
really
but
aggressive
knowing like
start
what
here
your
from Luke,
opponent's
going with
team's
that
gonna be
Miraidon
basically,
straight
or
out of
whatever.
the gate. It's gonna pressure both that Calyrex with this electric train being set
All
up,
right,
and more
we're starting
importantly,
things up.
that Urshifu on Ray's side. But the Urshifu on Ray's
With
side,
Murdoch,
not
how are
really
ya? Haven't heard from you in a
immediately
minute.
He's going to be able to get an attack off. It does have that focus sash.
At least
As
it's
a
not
tailed item, gonna be able to
on
take one attack and maybe get some really pivotal damage
Scarlet and
off
Violet
something like that
Ladder.
Ferrograff.
It's
Can't
on
say the same
Smog
for the
on
Calyrex though. That has the Astral Barrage, but the Ferrograff on Luke's side going to be immune to that. Not really going to be really threatened by
20
that Psychic
2010
either.
to
So
2015.
is it in a position
Okay.
where it can get an Astral
Somewhere
Barrage?
around that
It's very
time.
risky.
Yeah, I knew it was like a
An attack
wow,
from this
wow.
Miraidon.
So we're
Hey,
not gonna
Terrence,
test
what's
it out.
going
That will be
on?
the protect. Make sure you can
Y'all
set
go
out
subscribe
what's
to
going on in
Murdoch
the
and
opposing
Terrence.
end
They're pretty
does
chill
as
guys,
Urshifu
by the
also
way.
detecting. Luke had spoken
pretty
about
chill
how
guys.
there's going to be these helping hands
What's going
right
on,
from leaders,
Terrence?
but the Volt switch, an attempt to
How's it going, my
reposition.
guy?
You'll have another opportunity on that next turn. Foul play. It would be the double up. Try and get as much damage to be starting off.
Yeah, there's a bit risky there because you could.
This is the
maybe
first time
see
I'm really, like,
go for
actually
a Trick
watching,
Room
like,
if you're expecting to get that Volt switch off
any
with the Miraidon,
competitive,
but not looking
like
like that,
official
just wanting to
competitive
chase after that
tournament
Calyrex as soon as
championship
possible.
stuff.
The nice
So
thing now is that Ray does have an idea of what.
I like the little
that
fireworks.
Miraidon
That's a nice
locks into.
touch.
It is choice lock, so it has to lock in again. This turn to the Volt switch. Does he go for that? Maybe that's something that.
I never
Ray can take
noticed that.
advantage of.
I think that's the best
Did they
thing
do
for
that in the
Boston, too,
actual
since you will
game?
be
I'm
hit
not
out,
sure.
But you will be taking some damage before, and a lot into that Miraidon.
No,
bringing
you're
us down
chill, sir.
just
We're all
over
chill.
half.
We're all
Volt
chill.
switch a lot back into the Urshifu, into
We're all
response.
chill
It
over
does
here in the
have
chill
focus
army.
sash, so we'll be
Which is
holding
ironic
and
because we
will
can be
have
pretty
an
chaotic
opportunity to
sometimes.
attack
We can be
into
pretty
either this
chaotic
Ferrograff
sometimes.
Or whatever is Luke's gonna be
You're
bringing
good.
in.
Just
Yeah,
finished
interesting to
streaming
see
Super
what the
Mario
adjustment is to bring
RPG.
in
Ooh.
from Luke's side of the field. Now that both targets on Ray's side have attacked, and it is that.
How was the
great
game, by the way?
And that's gonna be
Also, I'm gonna
taking
turn up the
close
volume for
combat
myself
a
just a
bit
little bit.
better.
Oh, why
In
is it so
defense,
low?
That's not gonna
There we
matter.
go.
We don't care about the drops. You're on 1 HP. You're
There
on
we
4
go.
at a time. So that psychic noise is gonna drop the Urshifu once and for all.
I
on
shall
this turn.
learn
Now,
magnificent
if Luke does have that
information on
Entei in the
VGC.
back, This is a huge move for him. Yes, he's taken a bit of damage from the Astral Barrage, but there's not been that Grimnir boost, which is great. Nothing's been knocked out. You've still
I just
got all
have
your
PTSD
Pokemon,
from
and you've removed
Calyrex,
that
man.
big threat to the Entei, which could come in
Too
later
many
on and
battles where that
utilize
thing just screwed me
Terastallization.
over.
You've got a nice position as well with your Grimmsnarl out on the field. It is going to be able to threaten with those Thunder Waves, or even better, get some screen support set up. That light screen, especially.
At least
supported
only
by
when the
light
psychic
play,
terrain
means
is
you're
up.
gonna have an extended
That's the only
period
time I'm
of
really
time
scared of
with
it.
that
When the
protection
psychic
on your
terrain,
side of
when
the
like
field.
a a psychic
taking
terrain is
those
up or
after
something.
barrages or even psychics
Praying
coming
for
out
a
with
Mega
Valorant
Delphox to be
right
shown
now.
off.
And this
Hey,
is
what's
why
going on, Ghost Bunny?
what Ray has in the back is going to be so important because this Calyrex, you need to make sure it stays safe.
If no Mega
And when this Grim
Delphox,
Snarl is
you don't play
threatening over
ZA.
opposing
That's
end
a
with
that's
his
a
Thunder
pretty
Wave,
that's a
if that
pretty
all of
hard
sudden
bargain.
targets into that
That's a
Calyrex,
pretty
that
that is a
going to
pretty high
be
bargain there.
neutralized for the rest of the matchup. Gonna be
You just hope
slower
the
and
game
potential to
seems
not
good.
even
I mean,
attack.
we haven't really
Mungus
heard
joining the field.
anything
Yeah, it's
about
a
it
great
since
play here
Pokemon
from Ray. He's
Day,
got that
so
board position set up now.
I
and
really
has
hope
access
that
to
that means that
rage
they're
powder. Not
really
really
putting like a
threatened
lot of bread and
There's
butter
psychic
into
noise,
this.
gonna do super effective damage, but not enough to pick up the knockout into the Amoonguss. So there's no immediate reason for you to have to lock in with a Terastallization here with the Amoonguss. Unlike if the Entei was out on the opposite side of the field. Again, the Grimmsnarl is threatening with the foul play as well. So you've got that really great way of just protecting perfectly that Calyrex and opening the door for you to get a nasty plot off in this position.
The one thing that I'd be worried about with the nasty bot on this turn is that we do want to be going for Trick Room. It's sometimes dangerous to go for a Trick Room against a Mungus, but since we do have that electric terrain, the only thing it'll really be able to do is some damage or just consistently keep
It's
this
terastallizing.
Calyrex ape. This gonna
Very
be
Amoonguss.
terastallization, the Terra Berry.
Amoongussy, really.
Little heart on top, so cute out here and trying to have a little bit more
We got to
longevity
see some
in this
gameplay, did
rage
we?
powder. Move of choice. Keep the Calyrex safe.
That's a really smart terastallization.
Oh wait, are you saying like we actually have to see some? Okay, okay, never mind. I get what you're saying. I was like, when was this? I thought I was like, I would have heard about it by now, but I get what you mean, Crispy. But yeah, we definitely do have to see gameplay, not like little pictures and stuff like that. You want to see Batty Sonya Ancestor?
Is about to dish out a world of hurt reminder. That
I mean, it's
Vertex is gonna be
possible.
fine up against it, but you'll be doing a lot into that Grimmsnarl, picking up the KO, and anything that's swapping in. And you do have
Oh.
another move as well. You can just be firing off with psychics as well.
No, that's the thing. You can't just continue going for them now. I think you need to readjust. If you are Luke, you can't allow this Calyrex just to freely fire off these Astral Barrages. And this Amoonguss in a great position where we've already mentioned...
Wait, yo, the audio and video hella off sync. Oh no, is it?
Worried about that so slow anyway.
Shoot.
Yeah, the Amoonguss, that's just soaking up this paralysis from the Calyrex Shadow Rider as another
Oh,
Astral
it
Barrage
is.
plus 2
Hold
boost.
up.
The Grimmsnarl already taken some damage, so coming on out, eliminating it. You do not have to worry about the Thunder Waves from here on.
Hold on. What should I
Sure,
do?
It's not taking any damage, but this Calyrex now is at a
I'll tell y'all
+3
what.
in
I
constant
will
Pokemon, so
try to
perfect time
pick
for
the
this
stream
Trick Room
up
to make sure that
Yeah,
on another device real quick. Hold on. Give me a quick second. Give me. Are we good?
Because it's so slow and it could almost threaten with those spells, but
Oh, it's good now?
Train still active on the field. That's not
Okay, it
really
fixed. It fixed.
utilized now. The
It fixed itself.
onto the field for Luke, going to be very threatening to this Amoonguss, especially the double up from that Farigiraf. And both of these Pokemon will move first. The big risk here is if Raid decides to go for a Rage Powder, there is a chance...
Okay, don't change anything. We're good?
Paralysis
Okay.
From that
My bad,
wave.
my
So
bad.
if you can't get the Rage Powder off, then your Calyrex is sitting a little bit
Okay.
open, especially with a Life Orb boosted Entei that can go for that Terastallization into the normal type now and have that immunity from those really threatening Astral Barrages.
and that is not there's no way around that risk with the Amoonguss. With the paralysis, you go for it, and it's not going to do anything. It cannot keep the partner Calyrex safe on this turn, but maybe the
I guess it
punish
was
won't be
just
there.
a brief
Entei,
little...
protect for that
I guess it was
first
just a
turn.
brief little hiccup. It was just a brief little hiccup.
You get away with it slightly there because of the Entei. Just going for that protect. The Psychic Noise coming out into the Amoonguss. Going to be able to take that a little bit better, but that's the sort of risk that you're taking at this point. The Calyrex going for the protect there. Cannot go for it again. You've got to hope if you go for the same play this time around, the Entei doesn't go for that Terastallization, and also that you don't get paralyzed.
It was a no harm, no foul on the turn. I think it was just a double protect to try and get through that first turn of Trick Room, but a real testament of how this can really just go downhill from here on out. If the Calyrex had it protected and if Luke did want to go on the offensive, that could have been absolutely massive. So you know from right
So
now,
is this
must
the
be
final
a
game,
little
or do we
nerve-wracking
have
from
some
here on
more
out, 'cause you've
games
seen
after
the
this one?
potential
I think
for
we
where
have...
this can go wrong.
I think we have more. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't really been keeping up with it since I've never really watched like the World Championships before.
Gone off the field now, but we're not keeping the Amoonguss on the field. We're gonna let it just go back, use that regenerate ability now that the noise is kind of worn off, and the Raging Bolt enter the field.
It's going to be terastallization for Luke.
We hope
here in
Zarina
game one, and that Entei that we talked about,
lives
the
in
importance of it.
Palos
Here's
because
the
of the
terastallization
queen that
into
gave
the
her
normal
citizens
type.
cake
So
and
the
then
Calyrex with
died.
his +3 special attack If it wants to keep firing off Astro Barrages, it's not going to do anything.
Oh, Marie
In
Antoinette.
the helping hand, we are looking
Whatever
to
her
go
name
on
was.
the offensive. Can it be the MVP? Not just defensive Trastalization,
It's
but
not the final
offensive
game.
as well.
Okay.
Extreme speed into the Raging Bolt.
Yeah, I think it's like the
A
senior
wild
final,
damage.
so we have like
The
a
big
couple
thing is the
battles and then
psychic here into that anti, and is it enough at +3? It is enough, taking down that huge important Pokemon for Luke.
That one-hit KO. You needed this damage. You needed to stick around, but this Calyrex now
it's
another boost,
the
but
senior
it's
division
too
right now,
late.
then Masters.
No
Okay,
amount of
okay.
slowing down from Luke. You do
You've been
have
playing
this variety,
Pokemon Legends
but
Arceus lately. You've
this
been getting a lot of
Calyrex
shinies.
hasn't
Nice.
been touched. It's sitting at this +4.
Yeah, I've been seeing you. I've been
And
seeing
sure,
your
maybe it's
name
his
pop
trick
up on
room,
my
but
Switch
Luke
Online
has
thing.
not made a scratch on it so far.
Yeah, and that's
Playing
the
Legends
thing.
Arceus.
Is one foul play from the Ferrograph going to be enough to knock it out? Maybe not. Depends how the Calyrex Shadow Rider has been trained, so it's at least going to be able to fire.
It's a
one
it's a
Astro Barrage.
shiny
The
simulator
Miraidon in a
in
pin
Rise.
position as well. It's slower. It's going to have to take an Astro Barrage. Can it take a +4? Probably not.
The Psychic Noise into the Raging Bolt, not even going for it if you're restrained wrong. But I think at the World Championships, the Calyrex will be all the right stats. Dragon Balls into the Miraidon, super effective, super critical hit. It will drop, and now the Farigiraf, last Pokemon standing, and it's not going to be able to get it done.
No, and the Trick Room's still in effect, so the Calyrex, the last thing to actually attack this turn. The Miraidon not got enough in the tank to be able to take that Raging Bolt attack. Farigiraf against the 3 Pokemon now on Ray's side of the field, and probably feels a little bit too far for him to make a comeback in this one. Ray taking it with quite dominating fashion in this first game.
100%. We talked about the importance of this Calyrex Shadow Rider and not allowing it to get set up. This is going to be great to know.
A kid from Junior Division actually defeated many Master Trainers. Nice. Good for him.
Good, but second Raging Bolt, that was the self KO.
Oh, doing shiny alpha hunts, going after Ninetales, Lumineon, Gastrodon, and Empoleon. Nice. Wish you luck on that.
Game and closing it out for Ray here as he takes an early lead in this set.
What a match as well. Even in that Trick Room, even in those twisted dimensions, great supportive options, and there is no way that
Are you really
we
surprised
can't
that
see
Ray,
Calyrex Shadow Rider in the
that
first
Ray won
place.
here?
So now you really have to reevaluate a couple of
The
maybe
games are
passive
long,
options
by the
being
way.
brought.
Oh, I
Yes, you got
figured.
the paralysis on the moon
I
list.
figured.
Yes, you try and set up. You have this Farigiraf to stop any priority, get the Trick Room, but at the same time, we're still looking at a game of you need to outdamage your opponent at some point.
I think that's
We
why I
really
never
weren't
really got
seeing that
into
there.
them.
And we got into the
Because
latter
of my,
stages
like,
of that
deg-
game, and
because
quite
of my
rightly pointed out,
degraded
Calyrex
attention
has still
span.
not taken any damage.
Okay, not really my
Testament
attention
to
span.
how
I just don't really
useful
watch a
it
lot
is.
of like
Yes, it had
live
one turn where it was fully
streams
paralyzed,
personally.
but kind of
Like I'll
fortunate
stop
that you
in for
got
like
around
20
that
minutes and then
because
I'll just like
the
move on to like
anti
another
also
video or something like that.
protecting that turn,
Like
just
20,
to kinda
30
get through those
minutes.
Trick Room turns. So really fortunate that nothing really came of that, because that could have been quite punishing if you'd seen a Sacred
But I have
Fire
been
in
getting
the
interested.
second
I have been
game, because
getting a
that
little
Sacred
interested
Room
in
a little
watching
bit
like
earlier on in this
championships and
match.
stuff like that lately,
And
so
the Entei,
I don't
when
mind.
you're looking at this Pokemon
Life
that could
Orb
be doing
Urshifu
so
kind of
much
weird.
damage,
You see
not really the
choice
opportunity
Scarf
to
on
do
it
much.
most
Once
times.
It finally did hit the field. It fired off one extreme speed. The Raging Bolt being brought to the battle is not going to be felled by that. And then, sure, the Trastalization
Especially when
seems
there's a
great,
tie.
but being
Oof.
able to just go for these single target attacks at that point from this Calyrex Shadow Rider, that immunity doesn't matter anymore. It still has these other attacking ways. So Luke, it's going to be, he has to be careful in this next match.
Normal
I'm
streams are around
expecting
8
something maybe a
hours
little
for
bit more
one
aggressive coming out.
division?
I
Really?
think the
Dang.
one thing is to go for the Trastalization maybe and get that NT.
Why am I saying dang for? I've seen like the replays and all that. I shouldn't be. That shouldn't surprise me.
Really saying
It did for some reason.
The nasty plot, that's the half the battle, right? Because it's +2, even with
Yo,
the
look at them.
sidekicks, it's gonna be
Those
hitting
those
very
trophies
hard,
looking kind of
and if you
clean
go
in
for
the
that normal
background, bro.
Trastalization,
I
so you've
want a
gotta try and
trophy
put the
like
pressure
that.
on early on. Maybe
But in
utilize
order
something
for me to
like
do
the
that, I
one
actually
edge,
have to
because
get
it's
good
very
at the
difficult to
game.
kind of weave into the four that you bring for Luke, I think, into this
Choice
match.
Scarf fell
But it could be
off.
very
You're
useful,
pretty
especially
sure.
if you do see
Some people
maybe
use
that
it.
Calyrex go for the nasty plot, and you need that additional bit of damage to kind of hit it to knock it out, because you've got that security of the Focus Sash here, which can be quite useful in those situations. Outside outside of that, you've got to make sure that you have that electric train.
I'd actually really
The
would.
Moongus
I would
is
really
gonna be
love to,
something
like,
Ray is really concentrating on, leaning
you know,
on to help
I would love to,
support that
you
Calyrex.
know,
And the big thing is here, do we see maybe
attend
a
one of
little
these
bit of a change
worlds,
from our
like-
trainers? Do we maybe see the
like,
Ray
at the
come out
location
this
one of
time
these
around
days? That would be
from
pretty
Ray's
cool.
side of the field? Because that would be the thing that allows
Luka
us
does not
a
want to
little
be
bit
here,
more
y'all.
freedom
Look at
to
them
pressure
eyes, bro.
things on
He
the
does not want.
field.
He's ready to
Not
go
really
home,
the
bro.
only thing that can
He's
just
ready
say
to go
that
home,
the
chat.
redirect and maybe protect here and there.
It would also push off that trick room mode. So I think that Ray did.
One second, y'all. I'm gonna get my
Going through
mouse.
that trick room mode. I mean, you're taking the chaos and you won the game in, but that extra security could be that difference between world champion or not. It's going to be on Luke to respond, though, and I'm hoping to see a little bit more aggression here. Don't let Ray have all the fun here as we hop right back into the match. Game number 2, Frigoraph Ride on the opposing end. It'll be the Amoonguss to support the Calyrex Shadow Rider.
Yeah, the electric chain coming out, we've already talked about it. It is going to give you that alleviation
All
against
right.
the spore threat from the Amoonguss, but it is still
We
a
back,
threat
y'all.
at the end of the day because it is going to
People were complaining about Pokemon, the multi-million-dollar company giving $30,000 to the first place winners on Twitch. Why?
Some way about getting the Amoonguss off the field as soon as possible and going
Luka-
for that power play, which is doing good damage in
Luka is
that
tired
Calyrex.
of
You
this.
can get maybe
Like,
some sort
he
of
really is
back
tired
off
of this,
the
bro.
knock. On Luke's side of
He
the
is
field,
ready to
Calyrex
leave,
is
man.
off the battle.
If you do think that there is the possibility of Rillaboom, a switch is great. And
All
bringing
right.
Entei out a lot earlier in the match, we'll be able to pressure on this next turn as when you're staring down a choice lock Pokemon on the opposing end, I'm not necessarily too surprised to see Protect coming out from both Pokemon on Ray's side of the field. The Psychic Noise, null and void, and now how will Ray react to the Entei?
Yeah, and it's a nice patient play here from Ray again, just probably wanting to scout out what that Miraidon locked into and then adjust next turn going in after that decision's been made. But Luke making a really nice play here, not locking into the Volt Switch because knowing maybe the Protect is coming out from both of these Pokemon, hard switching into the Entei, and now it's in a position where it is going to be able to Terastallize, have that.
He says Entei a little weird. Entei.
Because of the normal typing, and then
I know it's just the
pressure on
accent.
Amoonguss
I know it's
to
just the
add
accent,
Protect.
but
Now, if
it's
you are Ray, do you
it's
have
kind of
the
funny to
fact
me.
that you could switch in
And
on
tie.
Amoonguss, and if you are going down that route, it does leave the Calyrex a little bit vulnerable in that situation where if a foul play comes out and you don't have that Rage Powder support, you're going to be taking heavy damage.
Yeah, Ray definitely has a couple of Pokemon that would be able to take a Sacred Fire better,
Okay,
but no
Helping
swap,
Hands.
Helping Hand, this Entei. This could be a lot
Rage
of
Powder.
damage, and we'll be going straight into the Amoonguss. There's no Terastallization.
They think it's
We'll
too
be taking
small
the
of
full
an
force
amount
of
because
the
of
hit.
all their
Calyrex
hard
wants
work
to make sure once we get
training
past
their
this turn,
Pokemon
on
and
that
getting
plus
to
2
Worlds.
the special offense to
I'm
really
sorry.
get on that go.
30,
Sacred
they said
Fire now
$30,000 is too small of a reward?
Shadow Rider losing its partner.
Oh, I just know these people already got money then.
Removing that key support option here from Ray's side of the field, but the thing is, it's done its job almost. It's allowed that Calyrex to at least get a nasty plot up now.
I disagree.
Going to be able to threaten Luke's side of the field, but there
I
is
kind of
Terastallization
disagree with that, Crispy.
active on both sides of
I
the
think
field. Now, the only
Entei
combo
is
that we would say
superior.
for Ray's end is perfect against that Entei is the Urshifu. Is going to come in.
The
and it is
Urshifu.
gonna threaten with those surging strikes.
Let me stop clowning
to
him. Let me
prevent
stop
damage.
clowning him.
Even if it terastallizes, you can just lock in with the close combat there, and you've got the unseen fist ability, so you don't even need to worry about the.
That's
protect.
kind
You
of
can
crazy
remove
though.
all
Imagine
what
saying that
happens.
$30,000
And
is
Entei
too
the
short of a
attacking threat
reward,
on
bro.
this turn, and
Like,
much slower than this Calyrex Shadow
come on
Rider. I
now.
mean, the Calyrex can just start firing off attacks, and the Farigiraf, I mean, we saw how much the foul play did, but at the same time, it's not really threatening too fast into this Ursh, especially since it does have this Focus Sash.
Yeah, and the one thing you would say is that Ray does have access
Oh,
to that terastallization.
Rascal.
Using on the Amoonguss here, could go for it onto the Calyrex and get rid of that foul play threat.
Instead, it's going to be the
Oh,
stellar
stellar.
terastallization on to this Urshifu. We're not worried about defensive of all. We are making sure the damage output we have is what we need.
Oh.
Not the only terastallization on this turn, though. Luke, this is time to make sure your Pokemon can make it on through the Dark type for the Farigiraf.
Yeah, it's going to boost that foul play even further, but it is going to be weak
Okay.
now. Close combat has Ray kind of scouted that out and maybe covered that slot. Gazin, then the Calyrex might be in a little bit of trouble. Extreme speed coming out into that Urshifu.
That's going to be breaking the sash, but the
Psych.
importance of the terastallization. Sure, you can be hit by the Astral Barrage, but not by the Psychic. No damage in. But
Okay,
the
Surging
Surging
Strikes.
firing off. But how well will the Farigiraf take it? Because it's going to be able to hold off and start firing
Yeah.
off and attack back.
It does survive? Is it going to lock in
Yep.
with that foul play into the Calyrex, taking that immunity to the
Okay,
Psychic?
foul play.
Here's the
Oh,
foul play.
Lord.
It's into
R.I.P.
the
Calyrex.
And will it
R.I.P.
be enough?
Calyrex.
Yes, it
Oh.
is. Huge knockout for Luke.
R.I.P.
Taking a step
Calyrex.
further and clawing back this match.
Who's your money on, y'all?
Shadow Rider that was so problematic in the first game of the set
Look,
is now gone.
Ray may be struggling right now, but I have faith in him. I have faith in Ray right now.
I mean, on out. But Luke in so much more of a commanding position the last time around, thanks to this aggression and the Fergaraf that we talked about how little damage it can do and proving us wrong. Huge terrestrialization.
Yes, so surprising and a really great one because you do expect it onto that Entei. You think, okay, get the immunity from that Astral Barrage, but no, Luke pulling the massive
no.
there and really catching Ray
Let me stop
off guard.
clowning this
Still got a
guy.
number of Pokemon he can utilize. The Grimmsnarl
He's
that
just trying to
enters
do his
the field
job.
and really give a
Yeah,
little bit
Callie-
more alleviation, 'cause there is that threat now.
Callie is not gone. He is obliterated. He is obliterated. He is more than gone. He does not exist anymore. Calyrex who? He never existed. Alright, Fergaraf is out. Even with special attack foul play still goading. Foul play is goaded, bro. That zero IV not helping.
Yeah, and that's the thing. The Thunder Wave going to be really useful here. The screens, you got the
Damn, the
reflective you need to,
reads.
but the big important Pokemon that you want to bring out onto the field right now is going to be that Miraidon, overwriting the terrain, winning.
This
that
is why I will
battle,
never do
and now
Worlds,
you are
because
instantly pressuring that
the
urge
amount of
to
like
win.
time and brain power that goes into this,
So we'll be able to take those
not
matches,
my
but
forte.
Not considering it, locked in cancellation, tied up.
Huh.
We are going to a game 3.
What a change.
Thanos snapped and Callie said, "Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good."
Really pressing on the pedal. And from the get-go,
Luke just wants to go home, man. Luke is ready to go home. And that bald guy they just showed looks like my old English teacher from my senior year in high school.
Thanks to that immunity and fire off.
What are he's
a
doing?
boosted foul play was absolutely everything.
Yeah, the Sacred Fire here, as you're seeing, getting rid of that Amoonguss like early on in this match was really key. You thought things didn't look too good though when the Urshifu came in. It went for that stellar terrestrialization and it was really threatening that Entei. But the surprise there,
No
the support
third game.
Pokemon all the way through, they've just been chipping things down. Was the one to terrestrialize, getting rid, surprise KO onto that Calyrex. Maybe Ray got a little bit complacent in that little part of the match.
I mean, that's not gonna
Just
be a
finish
mistake
the
that's
game
made
so we
again.
can
That
see
is
new thingies,
absolutely for
right?
sure. An adjustment being made, but just a little late at that point. Everyone gathered up here now. We got a
Luke wants to
game
go
3
home and get a
for
warm
everyone
glass of
here
milk
for
and a
our
fresh
senior
plate of cookies. Not for
championship
real.
final.
Not for
I'm
real.
so
Like this man is
between the
this man
sets.
is tired, bro. This man is tired, bro. You can see it in his eyes, man.
Look at Ray's side, if he gets that
Luke is
Calyrex,
barely
I think
hanging
he'll
on,
get
bro.
more utility out of the Amoonguss, because I think the one thing that you would say the difference
Luke is barely
between
hanging on
the
right
two
now.
was the Amoonguss was able to support for a lot longer, where it kind of got taken down really quickly without really much return in that second game, and that was the key. That's what Luke really needs to do. I think getting rid of that Amoonguss, getting rid of the Urshifu as soon as possible allows the Entei and then the Miraidon.
Why are
to
they
kind of
so
really have
bad?
that big impactful
Luke just wants
force
to
on
chill,
his side of the
nah,
field,
facts.
but also at the same time,
Welcome, Non, but
on
what do you mean so
Calyrex,
bad?
You've got to keep that Calyrex in check. You've got a perfect Pokemon to do that though with the Fergaraf, you know? Comes onto the field, it gets that electricity boost, so when those physical threats like
Bro,
the Urshifu come
Luke
later
is
on,
tired, bro.
not really so worried
I
about
just
it.
locked eyes with him, y'all.
Rillaboom as well there
I
to
feel
just
bad,
the
bro.
threats that were at the end of that
I
game.
feel you, Luke. I
Really
feel you.
helping out. Just let it have that longevity a little bit more. That
Just
we might
kidding. Oh,
sometimes
okay.
forget about, because it's activated so early on, and Luke keeps it on the field that entire time.
For these trainers, one about to make history, one match away from becoming the world champion here in Honolulu in the seniors division. For
You
Ray,
hope
a
Luke
testament to
wins?
the skill in the Scarlet and Violet
You know what?
era, and for
I gotta root for Luke. He gotta win, bro. He gotta win, bro. He too tired for this. He too tired for this stuff, bro. Luke about to pull we live in a society on the crowd.
Into Urshifu here. You've got that immediate damage. If you are the
Luke
Luke
does deserve it. Luke does deserve it, man.
Protect that Calyrex here. Maybe protect the Urshifu here.
Why he mad dogging the camera, man? What did he do?
Maybe expecting Luke to expect that from your side of the field.
All right.
Push that Miraidon out. Maybe go
Round
after that
3.
choreograph because of how threatening it was in that second game. Remove that.
You
from
got
the
this,
field.
Luke.
You remove the armor tail. You kind of free up some of your more options.
I was kind of feeling Ray, but Luke hit me on an emotional
Luke
level, bro. Luke peered into all of our souls just now. Like, he ready to leave. He is ready to go home, bro. Luke deserves to win this. You also just want Iron Hands to win too. Fair enough. Ooh, Draco miss, man. Yikes.
That is so unfortunate for Luke going for the Draco Meteor and missing. You would have got such a good return there from that Pokemon kicking on the
That
field.
sucks, man.
The
That
Psychic
does
Note
suck.
coming into the Urshifu, taking it down to its sash, but not enough. Ray taking a huge advantage because of that miss and because he's been brave and not protecting that first turn, going for pure damage.
The bounce back you have to have from that. Losing the restricted on the first turn, you can't come back from that. If you have something like the update, there is possibilities.
Whoa.
But absolutely devastating. This is going to be an uphill battle from this.
The heck
point
was that
on.
all about?
Calyrex, it has not been damaged whatsoever. So even if
Ray
the
is the main
does
character,
get
but
into
Luke
the
is the
earth,
side
maybe
character who
take it
only
down,
has
Calyrex
one
will be
line,
able
yet
to
everyone
respond.
loves
Yeah,
him.
we'll be able to respond in it, probably in that position now where it could.
Yeah,
go
that
for
miss
an
was
anti-block
tragic,
here.
y'all.
Maybe
That miss
you
was
go for
tragic, y'all.
crystallization here because it's still available on the Ray side of the field. One thing you could say Luke has got an advantage of here. He can
That was-
crystallize
that
anti
was-
now. Go
that
for the
RNG was
Urshifu,
terrible,
get rid
bro.
of the Urshifu. Once that's gone, then you can start concentrating on that Calyrex a little bit easier. You don't have to worry about the
Ray
Astral
hacking,
Charge,
he
but
made
you
it a
don't have to worry about
30%
that
chance.
Psychic. You've got the Ferrograph there.
Wait, what? An
You
announcement?
could probably
A
just
possible
sit that
announcement.
into Amoonguss
A
as
possible
on the field right
announcement,
now.
Gustavo.
If it is in the back
There might be
it's
a
little bit risky
announcement
because
after
your
this,
electric blade is now on a timer.
after the
And
World
turn two,
Championships
it's time
here,
for
so.
the crystallization. The
Hence why
first
I'm streaming it.
last time, game 2, we saw that
If there's
backplay
not,
coming
then,
from
I mean, it was nice
Calyrex.
chilling with y'all, but
And
if
what
there
he
is,
able to do to the Calyrex
it's
Shadow
worth it to
Rider
stream my live
what the
reaction.
Miraidon could not. Extreme speed. Urshifu goes down. Is there going to be the follow-up from this Ferrograph or a double KO onto this turn? We have to
Okay,
get past
Urshifu's
this
down.
first as Psychic
And
into
Psychic,
this
it's
Entei instead. A lot of
almost called that
damage,
Ursa
but
Ring for
not
some reason.
enough. This is gonna
Entei.
be the moment, Mo, for Luke to see if he can come back into this match, and it will be that foul play. Took the KO last
Ah.
time. Again. Calyrex, one hit KO.
I completely forgot about the foul play. They had an announcement last World, right? I believe so. I believe so. So it's most likely we will most likely get some sort of announcement on the end of this. And I completely missed the announcement too, so I'm making sure I don't miss it this time.
We talked so much about the importance of the Entei, but this Ferrograph has been MVP so far, doing what the restricted could not, and now
Oh,
Ray's
how
down
much
to
is it
final two
going so
Pokemon.
far?
It's the support, and it is
If
the
you mean
Ray's
like the
Pokemon.
matches and
The
stuff
Ray's
like that, we're in
Pokemon
like
since it's been
the
in the format,
finals.
it's definitely been a
Like we're in the
force to
senior
reckon with,
finals, and then
and
there's
this
gonna be
one
like the
does have
master
potential for that
finals,
damage with
and then
that
we're gonna
light
have
orb.
like the
Can
closing
it do enough, though? It doesn't have
ceremony and
access to
stuff.
that priority. Thanks to that
You're gonna
Ferrograph.
use Luke's
So it has to
team.
go slow but steady.
Luke's picking it back up.
Yeah, the thing is, you really want
If
to
no
utilize
dislike,
that Thunderclap
you
in this
leave a
situation,
dislike.
but with
Simple
that
as
Ferrograph
that.
on the field with the
If
armor
no
tail,
announcement,
that
you
is
leave a
dropped
dislike.
until that Pokemon exits.
As long as it's only
As
towards
well,
the
it's gonna be
Pokemon
heavily
company, not me.
from that Entei now with
Only if it's
the
towards
Sacred
Pokemon, not me.
Fire. It's gonna do a lot of damage into that Pokemon, but maybe scouting out a protect from Ray's
But
side
Gustavo,
will
I don't know if
protect
I
the
misunderstood your
zone.
question or not.
Amoonguss as well, not wanting to take attack from
I think,
this potential
but if that
exit.
is what
It's
you
gonna
were
be the
asking, then
other two to
yeah,
act on this
that's
turn.
pretty
It's
much
breakable. Targets into the Ferrograph. It's gonna be hanging on.
Yeah,
on this
we're.
turn,
I think this is like the
Not gonna
third
be
round of
close,
this
but Psychic, no,
match.
Targeted into protected mushroom instead.
Yeah, and that's a really nice play there. Getting some damage onto the Ferrograph as soon as possible. Prioritizing getting rid of that Pokemon is really what you want to do. We talked about the importance of that armor tail. It is going to be something you have to remove as soon as possible to kind of free up the ability to use that Thunderclap.
Considering there hasn't been anything about Legends Z-A for a long time now. Yeah, I really hope they announce. I really hope they announce something like at least an official trailer or something, you know. And what's going on,
There is
Lens?
no
Welcome to the
fossilization for
stream.
Ray, so when the moment counts
You
the
wonder
most,
what
we're
Regulation
gonna be able to see this
H will look
Ferrograph
like?
come out onto into the match, not for offensive on that Raging Bolt though, instead wanting to make.
But yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome to the stream.
Into that fairy type.
Yeah, sorry, this was kind of like a late announced kind of stream.
Can we get the damage here?
I just wasn't sure about the times, like the time slots for the World Championships and stuff like that, so this was kind of like a last minute thing. And plus, I wasn't completely sure on how my MacBook would run streaming OBS, so. But we seem to be running pretty fine. Sounds fine. My mic is fine. My webcam is fine, so. Yeah.
All right, we got these two Pokemon.
Should do some like Pokemon Showdown streams on here.
As we get into the ending of this game number 1. Luke, this will be the Grimmsnarl once well trained as he's down to his final 2.
Grimmsnarl once well trained.
Yeah, the Among Us now.
Come on, Luke.
To just go for another one of those rage powders. Can the Raging
There
Bolt
better be
get
a
rid
Z.
of
There
the
better be
Ferrograss
ZA
on
content
Luke's side of the
announcing a
field?
game
And
that
then
showed
the
nothing,
direction
and then
once again
PokeTubers
now
yapping about
with
leaks
the
from
more
4chan
offensive
for
on
7
the
months
side.
drove
So
you
it's all
crazy.
for Luke to do here.
Yeah,
Rage powder
that's
coming
why.
out as a light
That's
stream
why I
up.
did not pay attention to any of like the leaks or
You
anything.
can outdamage your opponent, not take too
It's
much.
fine with you. You have absolutely no life, so you can stay. I felt that,
And
man.
with the sport of one, and the only move of choice being this foul play.
Oh no, Luke!
Enough to close this out.
It's going to be very, very difficult. You'd say with the burn on the Among Us is
Come on,
really
Luke.
impactful here. But the
You got
big thing
this.
is the electric
You
drain
got
has now
this.
disappeared, so that Grimmsnarl gonna be
I almost
susceptible
yanked out
to
my
those
freaking.
spores. If the Among Us
I
can
almost
get
yanked
one
out
of
the
those off,
entire thing. The
maybe
stream
take
would have
a
been
chance
over.
to just protect the Raging Bolt one turn.
See this
Start
tournament
out the
first
going into that
hand
slot,
from this.
utilize the Among Us, go for the spore, but we're not gonna have it.
Oh, seeing this tournament firsthand from the stream makes you wish to go to Evo one day, someday. You know, I may not be into fighting games, but you really wanna put on a show someday. I mean, I always wanted to go to like a World Championships. I just never really had like the time or, you know, the finances to do that. But maybe one of these days, you know? Maybe one of these days.
Absolutely incredible from Ray from start to finish.
They always pop on your For You page. The
The
titles say leaks. Do they know what leaks are? No. Luke does not got this, I'm sorry to say. Yeah, Luke did not have this in the bag. Look, Luke was just tired, bro. Luke was just tired, bro. All right.
Bring it to this. Is it going to be that effective? But yes, it was effective. It was just what he needed in that end game. And
That's his excuse. Luke was just tired. I'm supposed to wear my glasses.
Huge congratulations to Ray and to both of our finalists.
Honestly, that was all we could ask for in a set. There was so back and forth. All the drama.
Wait, is that
on
Luke
the
from our
field,
chat?
a worthy world champion. The biggest of congratulations.
Imagine if this entire time, imagine if this entire time, if that was actually Luke from our chat.
Yeah, definitely.
He was just playing that he was a bad player, bro.
The adjustment in game 2 was so great to see.
He's really a world he's really a skilled player. He was just putting on a facade this entire time.
The big thing that you would say for Luke was very unfortunate going into that game 3. Pivotal turn.
Luke needs a bedtime story. On God.
Turned out a little bit differently there.
If Grimmsnarl was replaced, he would have had a chance.
There has to be the drawback somewhere, and Draco Meteor sometimes.
Dude, the Draco Meteor miss really screwed him over too.
And maybe if we had even seen the aggression.
The Draco Meteor missing did him dirty, bro. The RNG did him dirty, chat.
Not so accurate moves. You can't just
imagine a Mega Vikavolt. I'd be down for it. I just hope they wouldn't like over design it.
But for Ray to be able to
that's why Luke isn't in the stream right now. He did really just say like hi and then like left.
I think as well,
You onto something, Crispy. This whole entire time it was just Luke. It was just Luke in our. It was Luke Kroll in our streams, y'all.
The really key parts of Luke's side of the field, and allow him to walk on and become a 20.
Yeah, like the top 8 semifinals and all that. I completely missed all of that, y'all.
The first set that's gone to 3 here.
You know they're expensive even for trying to gain entrance or for flying an airplane trip to get there.
For this final
Coming
set.
from someone who lives in the
Truly
Midwest,
speechless.
USA, it's tough to
There's
even
so much yet
plan on a
enough to
trip
say
over
about
there.
This was just absolutely fantastic. And seeing the adjustments from each game to next as Ray caught a little
that's
off
why
guard
I'm
by the
hoping,
aggression
like,
from Luke in game 2, and then game 3.
that's why I'm
being
hoping
able
I
to
can, like,
match it to
pop
be able
off
to close it out
financially,
was
bro.
just-
So that way I can
wow.
actually, like,
Yeah, it was very well done, and
make
I think that's
these
the thing
types of
where
trips
Luke
and
was
all
quite
that.
comfortable in
That'd
that
be
situation,
awesome.
saying,
Like,
okay,
I want to
put
at least go
my
to one
choreograph
World
into a position where
Championships.
I'm almost getting
One.
a
This
false
one.
sense of security in a lot of
That's-
ways. where
that's
the
one thing on my
choreographs,
bucket
Yeah, it's
list.
throwing out the psychic noise onto the Amoongus or whatever is next to the Calyrex, but I'm not going to lock in with as far players just yet, and I'm going to maybe choose Helping Hand here and there to try and get that extra damage.
I gotta get some people
But
to go
then
with me, though.
at the
'cause,
right
like,
time, just perfectly timed.
a lot of
wasn't
my
able to transfer
IRL
that
friends
choreograph and
aren't
really
exactly
capitalize in
Pokemon
that moment,
fans,
just wasn't
so.
able to take that into game 3, unfortunately. But
Like, George is
more
chill with
testament to
Pokemon, but
Ray
he's
in
not
that
like a
situation
Pokemon
because really
fan,
not
you get me?
faltering, kind of sticking to the game plan, utilizing the perfect tools for the job to get over the line with that Calyrex, taking the opportunity when it's presented to go for that nasty plot, get that +2 boost, which is so important. And although you're sitting in front of most of the time,
See, now they're just
Pokemon
yapping at
that
this
is a
point,
normal
y'all.
type, right?
They're just
You
yapping
can't
at this-
hit with the Astro Ball, so you think,
chat.
oh, maybe if
Like,
the
quit
side
yapping so
goes
we
for
can
that
get to the, so we can
specialization,
actually get to the
then
battles,
I'm
and then
not
we
gonna
can
be
get
able
to
hit
the
that either, but then you
announcements.
forget
Come
about
on
the
now.
psychic and how devastating that can be, especially
All I'm
when
hearing
it's
is
a
yap, yap,
+3
yap.
fall.
I mean, what a set, and I think it's about due time that we
If
get
I
to hear
pay
from
for
our
you,
new
you'll go.
Pokemon
We'll
World
see about
Champion,
that,
and
Ghost
head
Bunny.
on over to the stage to hear from Ray himself.
I'm here with your world champion, Ray Yamanaka. Congratulations. When you started your journey to Worlds, did you expect that this would be the result?
世界大会に向けていろいろと準備してきたと思うんですけども、まさか世界チャンピオンになれると思いましたか？
全くそんなことは考えて
They
いま
yap
せん
in
でした
every stream. Yeah,
とても
I
嬉しい
know.
です
I'm just over exaggerating.
I had no idea that I would be the world champion. I didn't think I'd be able to do that at all, but I'm really happy that I did.
We're so proud of you as well, and you are upholding an amazing tradition of Japanese
yap
world
until the next
champions. How does
battles
it
are
feel
ready.
to be representing Japan as a world champion?
日本選手の代表として勝てたっていうことですごい嬉しいと感じてますか？
はいとても本当に嬉しいです
Yeah, I'm so happy I was able to win as a representative of Japan.
And is there anyone here cheering for you or watching online that you want to say hello or thank you to?
今見てるご家族とか友達とか今応援してくれてる人に挨拶とかメッセージありますか？
ああそうだな応援してくれた人たちに感謝しかないしこれからも頑張っていきたいと思います
I have
The sound
nothing
cut
but
off for a
gratitude
split
for
second
everyone
on
who
the mic.
supported me on this journey so far, and I will keep doing my best in future as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for an amazing match. Congratulations one more time for your world champion. And that's not all. We have lots more Pokemon coming your way, don't we, casters? Over to you.
Wow, what a phenomenal couple of finals we have had so far here on Championship Sunday, but we still have one more to
Where'd you come from?
My name is Rosemary Kelly, and I'm joined by
Who
Lou
the frick is
Access Pro.
Rosemary?
We are so excited to bring you the Masters Finals for the video game here at the 2024 Pokemon World Championships.
We only have one more champion left to crown here at the 2024 Pokemon
Nah, bring my boy
Championship.
Osiris
It
back.
has been an incredible weekend of competition across all the amazing games we have here, but now it is time for the Masters Division on the video game side of things.
And if you've been enjoying the action that we've had here so far, then make sure that you are signed up to get notifications. You can do that by scanning this QR code to get some email updates. Make sure you subscribe and make sure that you are all in the know
Man,
about
Finizen
what
would've been a-
upcoming Pokemon
would've
events
been a
and live
great
streams and
Pokemon
all the
for
good
Gen
stuff
7
at the
though.
Pokemon Center you have coming your way.
You definitely want
The
to
more I
stay
think
informed
about
of
it.
all of that epic Pokemon action. And speaking of action, the top cut that has gone through for these Masters Division players has been incredible. So let's take a refresher at the top bracket and how things have shaped up for our players. You can see our finalists here, Yuta, Ishigaki, and Luca Cherryberry being able to be one
So,
step
we have
away
Yuta,
from the world champion.
And then we
What's
have
amazing
Luca.
about this top cut bracket as well is we actually only have
Rosemary is
one
probably
player
the
that
most
has found
popular
themselves in the
commentator
top
on
8 of a world
VGC.
championship
That just shows you
before,
how much
and
I've
that
missed
was
them.
Michael Kelsey. Look look so good, being able to make it into that semifinals where Yuta Ishigaki
That just shows you
went with
how
a lot
much
of
I've
people.
missed.
When you look at the matchup on paper, you think maybe Michael is the one that's going to be able to have the advantage there, but Yuta playing so well through that semifinal to get here.
Hold on, y'all.
Like
Let
what's on
me
the other
open
side, though, Luca
OBS real
Cherubelli,
quick, make
amazing
sure we're
player.
still running
Yes, I think
good.
both Luca and Yuta were so dominant in their top 4
All right.
matches as well, really going on the offensive and just being in command, total control throughout the entire
There we
set.
go.
As you can see, they were both 2-0 victories as well. There was almost nothing stopping them from getting into this final.
But what stood out about both of them in their play in those semifinals was the fact that they are just so unafraid to make some big plays to try to get that advantage either early on in the game or really turn the tides in their favor. So I think we're in for a good one, Lou, as we get ready to go for the very first game of this final match of the competition. It's just kind of been an amazing journey to get here.
I think that's the thing though, this World Championship was so coveted. We've been in Hawaii before, twice in fact, today being the 3rd World Championship here, and there's so much history being made, so much at stake for these trainers. The player pool was incredible. And now we're down to just 2 final competitors, and being able to see all the victorious successes and the heartbreak along the way.
Okay,
does show the
so
journey
for the
that
people
all
who
these
actually
players
like
go through.
watched the
And even
entire
though
like
there are just 2
championships,
remaining, we've got to also kind of credit
who has
the
them?
all
Who's most
players
likely to
that
win this,
battled
Luca or
along the way
Yuta?
to be here and earn their place
Who's
in the
more
World
likely to win
Championship.
this?
I mean, that's a
Who's-
great point.
who's your
because
money
we
on,
had
most likely?
694 Masters Division trainers enter into the competition on the very first day on Friday. And the fact that it's just going to be Luca and Yuta left, that is a testament to itself. This was the biggest World Championships we have ever had, and it's also the very first one we've ever had with a single restricted rule set. You've gotten a chance already to see how that has played out for the juniors and the seniors division, but just in case you're tuning in for the first time, it means that we've got one very powerful Pokemon on either side that a lot of these teams have been created around.
And it was a hot topic of discussion, right? You know, which single restriction
those
is going to be
I like the little,
champion
like-
at the end of the day.
I'm guessing those are just
We're obviously
Pokeball
talking about
stickers,
Shadow
but
Rider
if
Calyrex
they are
that we
like
saw in the senior
specially
division
made
as
like
well, and we're kind of
Pokeball
rocking the
headphones,
space a little bit for that Pokemon
that'd be
choice,
good.
But it's not to
I
be the
would love
Masters
those.
division. That restricted Pokemon is either going to be Miraidon or it's going to be the Ice Rider Calyrex.
And both of those Pokemon have definitely been towards the forefront of what we would consider the meta heading into this event. Ice Rider Calyrex alongside Shadow Rider
50-50
Calyrex,
to be
very
honest, but Luca, in
consistent
your
in terms of the
opinion?
damage
Okay.
output that it can have. With a spread type 100% accurate move, you know that your damage is always
Have
going
no
to land.
clue.
Similarly
You're
for
just
Miraidon,
new
this
to
is a
this.
Pokemon
I'm new to this
that
too.
has
Just
an
that, though. I am
enormous
new to
special
all of
attack
this too.
stat, also a very powerful signature move, even though it is going to be single target. But also, how could you not love the purple dragon?
I mean, speaking of signature moves as well, obviously the Electro Drift, so much damage coming down, but as you said, it's single target, so if you want to have those spread type moves, you can look right at the Ice Rider Calyrex that's using that Glacial Lance to deal so much destruction on the field. It's really hard to avoid those attacks, obviously, as well, because they are on the more accurate scale, of course, and doubling down into both the opposing Pokemon, if Chilling Neigh boosts get rolling through as well, it makes the Calyrex so formidable
Japanese
to deal
players
with. So
have Black
it's gonna be
Force
a clash of
energy
the Titans
buffs,
between not only the
40%
Pokemon,
chance
but
of
two
battles.
very esteemed Pokemon
You
trainers
do
as well
you
today.
do bring up a
Even
good
though we
point
kind
here,
of
Crispy.
expected to see Miraidon and
Japanese
Ice Rider
players are
Calyrex
built
both
different
towards the
for
top
no
tables of
reason.
our
I
competition,
mean, I get
think what's
Pokemon
been
originates
so
from
unique to
Japan,
watch is just
but
how
I
all
swear
of our
those
trainers actually
people
approach
like
how to build around that. For Miraidon teams,
I
and
think
the
they
past couple
go.
of
I
weeks,
think
we've
they.
really
I think they
noted
wear
a
Black
trend.
Force,
Miraidon has
Black
been
Air
supported
Forces
by
while they're
Pokemon
playing
like
Pokemon.
Whimsicott
Now
and
that I
Aggron.
think
But
about
then
it,
it's sort of about how do you round out the rest of the team that becomes a bit more predictable. You always
like
wanna
they
have
were
sort of that
born.
power
They
grass
were
court
they
to
they
hit.
weren't
And
born.
in
They
this
were
case, we do
forged
end
from
up
Black
seeing
Air
sort of a
Force
decision
energy.
made between what type of fire type you would like to have. But on the
I
other
need some
side of
Black
things,
Air Forces. I
Utah
used to have
made
some, but
such a creative
my feet are
approach
freaking
to
ginormous,
building out
so,
an
like,
Ice Rider Calyrex team that's going to be
I
so
grew
fun
out
to
of them.
watch.
And I think those
Gotta
Terra
buy
types
some.
have really come to the forefront as well. Some
I have
trainers are
white
looking
Air
for really
Forces, but,
offensive
like,
Terra types to give an extra boost behind the damage of their moves. But then we've also
need-
seen a lovely
everyone needs a
change and
pair of
transition
Black
to
Air
more
Forces,
defensive
bro.
Terra types as well.
Or like some
Particularly on
Timberlands,
Pokemon
bro.
like Miraidon that we've been talking about. The Terra Electric was reigning supreme when we first were able to access this Pokemon, but now coming into the Pokemon World Championships, we're seeing some more defensive plays. Things like the Terra Fairy in action that not only provides some little defensive coverage from those powerful Draco Meteors in the mirror, for example, but also potential Glacial Lances. You're dropping that Dragon type, getting rid of your Ice weakness, and boosting a cheeky Dazzling Gleam as well.
It is such a nice bit of coverage.
Not
that
the
you
Black
can
Air
have
Force
too. We've
Ones.
seen Miraidon be able to close out games, kind of similarly to what we see from Ice Rider Calyrex being able to do the spread damage. Chip down those Pokemon enough, then the Miraidon
Wait,
can
proof of
clean
what?
up
That I
the
used to
rest
have
of the
them?
work at the very end of the day.
And sometimes you need a helping hand on
Or
your
like
team
my-
as well,
or
whether it is
like my-
literally a
or
helping
something
hand on
else.
something like Iron Hands, or the move choice from Farigiraf, for example. All those supportive Pokemon are the key components to enabling those restricted Pokemon to shine in their signature roles on the team. Iron Hands definitely is a Pokemon that, since we got Miraidon with the Hadron engine in the field, bringing that electric terrain, activating the Quark drive ability of the Iron Hands while allowing it to still look fashionable with its Assault Vest, has really enabled it to come back into the meta, and it definitely hasn't disappointed, and it's on the roster today.
It really has been amazing to see how Iron Hands has slotted itself back into the fray. At the very beginning of Scarlet and Violet, when it first became legal to use in the format, it was everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
It's so bulky, but now that it has a Quark Drive and you get a chance to have that attack boost, it can also deal a significant amount of damage to shore up the matchups in a way that maybe the Miraidon can't necessarily do all by itself. But when it's come down to the Ice Rider Calyrex teams that we've seen, you know what's sort of the evolution there is you look at Ice Rider Calyrex, it's naturally very slow, like Iron Hands, but Ice Rider Calyrex nowadays doesn't necessarily always have to operate in Trick Room to actually
I was just about to say that now.
Well, sometimes the Pokemon can be slow,
Yeah.
but let's pick up
All
the
I'm
pace
hearing
here
is a
at
bunch
the
of
Pokemon
yapping.
World Championships. Let's introduce you to our 2 finalists in the Masters Division.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Let's go, we've been waiting all year, and we're so ready for this. We got some new tricks up our sleeve.
What am I hearing, chat? Yeah. To be honest, you deserve to buffer. Wait, but don't buffer for me, though. Hold on. No. Wait. Oh, Lord. Okay.
Time to give 'em what they came to see. Let's give 'em something to remember. We can give it all we got tonight.
Okay, we're good.
We're not going home till we win the fight. So let's put on.
Oh, shoot. It's like lagging super hard. It was like lagging super hard, bro.
Let's get right into your video game Masters Championship.
Okay. We're okay. We're okay.
Welcome to the stage. From Italy, Luca Civelli.
Okay. We're okay. Cheesy ass theme song. This is a common occurrence, Crispy? That was like that's a common occurrence? Cause I thought they were playing an official song and I thought I was about to get copyrighted. And then I just heard these cheesy lyrics and I was like, oh no. Who did they hire to make this song? Who did they hire to make this song, bro?
Great, simple answer. Very good. What about you? How confident?
I let the game decide.
All right, that's a good answer too. Let's hear it for your 2 competitors. Do you want to see them play? I do
Yes,
too.
we do
Please
want to
take
see
your
them play.
seats.
That's
Casters,
that's
let's get
literally
ready to
why
this
we're
match.
here.
We're gonna keep it short and sweet
That
here.
that's
as
the
we
kind
try
of
to
music
allow
the
our
gym
competitors
teachers would play to
get
try to
ready
get the
go
class
for
hyped
this World
in the daily
Championships.
run.
So excited
No.
because, Lou, we're gonna be
Yo,
crowned a
chat.
new world
Funny
champion
story.
here
While they're
this
like doing
weekend
that
for the
whole
Masters division.
interaction stuff,
Hannah just asked the question.
Chat,
definitely
I
wanna
kid
see
you
them play.
not.
It sounds like the crowd does as well. It has been such a journey for these trainers. To be
one
able to
time
get through to the
during
world stage, and
I'm,
both of them
you know,
after
I'm
that first ever
oh shoot, I'm like
competitors.
behind. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna like kind of like lower it, but
Thank you so much, you two.
real quick,
with friends of our finalists.
of for spring semester of my for the spring semester of this year, I took a jogging class, right? And tell me why this guy really put a remix. Someone put a remix of Rihanna, of like Jay-Z and Rihanna's Run This Town, if y'all know that song, as like our motivational song, bro. And I was cringing so hard, bro. Cause he not only did he like put the song on, but he put like the most cringy like motivational speech. I don't even remember how it went, but he put like the most cringy motivational speech, bro. Like, you really could not make this stuff up.
はい、本人に話を聞いた感じ、しっかり準備はできてるっぽいんで、みんなで
Come on, let's get this over with. Let's get this over with.
And I hope that we can all support him.
Yeah, I'm really trying to see what the special announcement will be,
I
if
cannot
we
wait
do
to
get
started
one.
with this finals. Let's not waste any more time and head back on over to our casters.
Hey, what's going on, Brian? Welcome to the stream.
Thank you so much.
You don't think it's Pokemon's original songs?
There it really
It's
is
not.
no surprise why both of them are here. We talk about them being prepared and ready to go for this Masters.
I guess it's just like that generic copyright-free song, I guess, that you could just use.
In the first place, on your left, you have Yuta Ishigaki, who came in.
But they could have made it. They could have made the song themselves, if I'm being honest.
Over
Because
10 plus years having actually played this game, and also came in as one of the favorites from the Japan national
I don't know.
circuit.
Exactly, so much consistency in recent times, as well as having over a decade of veteran experience that he's going to be able to pull on here.
the cheekbones on Luca. This man is staring into. This man is mean. This man is mean dogging him, bro. Did you see the way that he was looking at him, bro?
Following Worlds in 23, finished in the top 32, and then has gone
Any motivational speech for a running class should be, yo, fat ass needs to run. Fair enough.
Special event in Europe was able to get second place. So he knows what it takes to be able to get to this point, but he also knows how it feels to get second. He wants
Absolutely. Both of our trainers
Y'all saw the way he rolled his eyes. He said, "Can y'all hurry up so I can play, bro? I ain't here to hear all this yapping, bro."
Coin flip. It is so close between both these competitors. Yuta has so much offensive pressure with the Pokemon choices on his team, but let's be honest, I got to be rooting for Europe here. Luca Cherrybelly, he's going to be the one for me.
I was also on the fence about this one because I think there's so.
Also, even these announcers are voting for Luca. What is going on with this?
In order to win this match,
There we go. Oh Lord, the buffer is insane.
The onus is on Yuta to really set the pace of this match, to try to throw Luca off his game, and if Yuta can just kind of go for the goal.
For some reason, everyone on Twitch uses dancing emojis whenever the songs come on and they claim they're fire. They also be using Nightcore as. No. Crispy, no. You're lying. You cannot be. No. You cannot be.
Yeah, but the
You cannot be serious.
Has been a little bit underrated as we've taken a look at maybe some of the online tournaments heading into this weekend, as a lot of our trainers tried to prepare for the very best of the tournament. But now I think for Yuta, this has just been such an accomplished Pokemon for him. One thing though that Yuta has not faced yet, despite all of the preparation that he has put into this tournament, he has yet to face a. So this is going to be his very first experience in the entire tournament here in the finals.
Isn't that wild that you can go through the whole Pokemon World Championships and this is the first time, I mean, better late than never, I guess, to face down against a Miraidon. And he certainly does have some tools in his team composition to be able to deal with it. But just a little refresher as well of both of these contenders. You can see that they already have a lot of accomplishments on their roster. And as of today, they're going to be able to add one more.
One more. Both of them looking for that big finish. Yuta actually, though, being able to do so well in these online qualifiers, I think it speaks a little bit to just how you're supposed to be able to play maybe some of these best of ones, those one game sets. It can be very impressive and also very difficult in the moment to figure out maybe what kind of game plan you want to go for, but this is certainly a team that can really try to throw people off guard with. When we take a look at Ice Rider Calyrex teams, we really have seen more often than not at the very beginning of the format.
Oh, let me read the team real quick.
Mode, but as we started to progress and move towards the World Championships, really has been a bit
Hey,
more
Focus
about
Sash, that's a pretty. I see that a lot in
faster.
Urshifu,
But
actually.
there's no tailwind on this pellet.
I did not get to read all that.
Yuta does still have a lot of speed options here. You have very speedy
Yuta
Pokemon
accidentally
in the
flung
form of
his
the Iron
hat
Valley,
after
particularly when
winning
it gets
round
booster
1.
energy activated, as well as the Landorus with the Choice Scarf. So you have the two fastest things out of this composition of 12 Pokemon.
Bro, I'm about to fall asleep like SpongeBob if they keep yapping like that. That's what I'm saying, Ghost Bunny. I'm glad we're on. I'm glad we're all on the same.
To that very early on in turn 0.
And on Luca's side with this Miraidon, again,
I'm glad we're all on the same page. Like, can we like?
Pokemon, but when you look
Can
at
we kind of hurry
Luca
this
might
up a
want to
bit?
try to approach this game plan versus Yuta, you're really looking at the Miraidon, the Iron Hands, to be able to take advantage of the electric terrain Miraidon is going to set, and potentially this Farigiraf.
That's the thing, it swings and roundabouts of the electric type Pokemon here. Miraidon on the very fast and offensive side. Iron Hands a little bit more stocky, a little bit more soft.
Like, I literally zoned out
So
because
Luca does
like
have
they
the
were
tools
just
to be
yapping
able
so
to
much.
adjust
Dude.
accordingly to whatever Yuta is throwing down. And you can see here, perfect preparation, staying with the former world champion Arashi Marty, who you heard from earlier, winning back in 2013. Could Luca be winning here for Italy in 2024?
Let's go ahead and find out, everybody, as we jump into the very first game of the Masters Finals of the 2024 Pokemon World Championships. For Luca, you are right away going to see this Miraidon.
Let the match begin.
Urshifu, but for you Yuta, it is going to be the Pelipper and the Landorus.
This Landorus is in such a commanding position at the moment. You've got the field so that not only allows Sansa's
side
to be able to deal 100% accuracy, but Pelipper is also rocking that helping hand. If you can give a boost to the Landorus with sheer force as the ability going through for something like a Sansa Storm, that is going to be able to remove the Miraidon from play.
Like, I was legit zoning out, chat. Like, sheesh. I could have gone to go use the bathroom and all that. I could have gone to use the bathroom, get me a snack, all in the time they were yapping.
Make one of these split-second decisions. Do you try to terastallize down?
They were yapping so hard, I probably could have gone to Walmart and buy something, bro. It's been an hour since the stream. Yeah, I see. An hour and 8 minutes.
With something like the surging strikes, particularly boosted up by the opposing Pelipper's rain, and really kind of provide through that opposing Landorus. But let's see how this turn is going to play out.
It does have a focus sash, so it's going to be able to withstand one of those hits as well. Before the Pelipper may be able to.
The stream said I streamed for 7 minutes.
Forced to have to manually switch off the field. It's going to be the Iron Hands that takes its place. Hopefully able to take these hits also. You see the.
I probably could have gotten gas.
Look at that.
I probably couldn't have gotten gas from the gas station that's like 10 minutes away from me with the amount of time they were yapping for.
Be able to, withstand a decent amount of the special attack that the opposing Landorus is able to throw its way, but it is.
What kind of snack I'd munch on? I don't know. Probably some. I mean, we got some frosted sugar cookies, but I already ate some already. Maybe some Funyuns. I don't know. Some Doritos, the sweet and spicy chili ones. From the blue corner, Pelipper and Landorus. From the red corner, Miraidon and Urshifu. Here they come. It's to imitate the Battle Revolution announcer. Bro, they need to bring Battle Revolution onto Switch. Like, bring the Wii. Can we, like, bring, like, the GameCube and the Wii already on the Switch?
But enabling the Urshifu to come through and get that damage on the board.
That would be great.
Turn for both of our trainers having to think about that, right? Is that Terra going to come through? Are you actually going to see a switch? And so both of them really having to make that quick decision. But where do we go from here, Lou? Because right now, Yuta is going to be down.
What do you mean, of course?
Down the Terra, it's gone.
That's very true, and it's going to be interesting to see which Pokemon
we're too slow to type. Sorry if you said today. I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
You can start getting into a position where you might be set up the Trick Room and gain a little bit more momentum on your field, and we are going to see the Calyrex join the battle here now. This is your big offensive powerhouse, and again,
I miss Battle Revolution, man.
Something like the Pelipper to be able to go for a helping hand here, just to be able to boost up some extra damage, or at the same time try and deal out some big damage with a Hurricane, because those do hurt considering it's holding a life orb.
But RIP Landorus though. Man, Terra to just to die, bro. Man, really Terra to just to die.
Luca is going to remove the Urshifu from the field in favor of that Miraidon. So what is going to happen?
I missed the British guy who was talking. Can we bring him back? Can we bring Osiris back?
Calyrex is also going to get out of there.
It's a little bit of a bait here, actually, as Amoonguss joins the field. So we do see this kind of slower mode.
I said I had sugar cookies, but you already ate some. Yeah, earlier today.
Amoonguss going to be able to retaliate with a little bit of Rocky Helmet. Pelipper does go for that Weather Ball, is going to be bringing the Water type attack down into Iron Hands, but not enough to get the knockout. The bulk there really prevailing for Iron Hands.
Not quite enough, but now this Amoonguss is on the field. While it's not going to be able
I can't eat cookies now.
None of these Pokemon will
That's kind of crazy.
To sleep. It does have the opportunity here to go for something like the Pollen Puff or the Clear Smog, just get a little bit of damage down, but it can also go for the Rage Powder if it wants to. That's what we see with this Pelipper switching off the field.
This is what Yuta wants, though. You want to make sure that you have the Calyrex next to the Amoonguss so you can provide that redirection to enable a safe setup with the Trick Room. But it's always a little risky switching in, and at least if the it's going to be just the Draco Meteor straight out the blocks here into the Amoonguss. That's gone.
Ooh.
It does not have the redirectional support anymore.
That's going to be another knockout here for Luca, as Yuta just like that is down.
Luca, things ain't looking too good for you.
In this first game, the Wild Charge as well is going to have
or Yuta. Not Yuta. I said Luca.
Terrain, not only
things are not looking good for you, Yuta.
But you're also going to see that massive attack added in. The recoil, though, going to eliminate this Iron Hands from this game, but there's still so many more Pokemon that Luca gets.
Yeah, Luca. Yeah, Luca might have this in the bag, chat. Luca might have this in the bag, chat.
Your Urshifu back onto the field, and it still has its focus sash intact. 2 more turns of selected terrain as well for Miraidon to play around. Pelipper also does not want to have to face it. It looks like that's the forfeit coming in from Yuta. Luca's going to take game 1.
Come on, man. Not the forfeits.
Start to this match as well. First, second turn, very, very difficult decision there for both of our players to make. And Luca was the one that ended up getting it right.
Exactly. I think as well when you see the Pelipper in play, and we're so used to seeing Pelipper holding the focus sash, but the fact that it was there so vulnerable, you've got the Miraidon that's in the dominant speed tier, just able to apply so much pressure with any electricity it wants to throw its way. Things were looking very dire for Yuta. I have to say, coming into this match, Rosemary, you and I were talking about how turn 0 is going to be critical, and that's where the momentum is going to swing. And that's exactly what we saw happen here. Pelipper going for the helping hand, perfect. If this had been a Terra Fairy Miraidon,
And now we have like another
this would have been
10-minute
a
yap
knockout
session.
here for Yuta, and would have already gained so much momentum, but Luca not enabling that for him here, instead switching in the Iron Hands and getting the KO on the Landorus instead.
Had it been the Sandstorm Storm, you're still doing a critical amount of damage to both Pokemon, and so it's a little bit hard to kind of consider, maybe would that have been a bit more to go for in that first turn, so you know that you can break the focus sash on that Urshifu and also just start to chip away at either the Miraidon or this Iron Hands that switched in.
I think you make a very valid point there actually, because as you've said, if the Iron Hands comes in, yes it is still holding that Assault Vest, but it is still not going to appreciate taking a Sandsear Storm, and you know that you have the accuracy as well with Pelipper on the field. So going into this game too, considering that Luca is now just one game away from being the champion, if you are Yuta, you have got to do everything you can to stop him in his tracks. Make sure that if you are bringing those powerful Pokemon like the Landorus, for example, that you're making those...
I know y'all saw that big ass freaking Ditto plushie. I thought that was Grimace for a minute. I was like, what he doing here? I really thought Grimace from McDonald's showed up. I was like, why are you here?
Against each other, whilst they are both considerably on the lower side of that speed.
Bro, why that cameraman stand? Did you guys see how the cameraman was standing real quick? Hold on. You really said this, chat. You said this, chat.
As well as being able to go for something like that weather ball, deal some big damage out on the field, and enable
what type of stance was that, bro?
You can also support with very powerful offensive
What type of stance was that,
to try and get a knockout while Calyrex sets up. And you also have Amoonguss for redirectional support. Lots of options, but let's see what the trainers have gone for.
Well, there's going to be an adjustment here from Luca as we do get a chance to see this Ogre and the Miraidon. But here for Yuta, it is going to be that Iron Valiant.
Random Grimace cameo
on this stream next to his Landorus.
Yuta is not slowing down, instead going on the speedy side here. You've got the Iron Valiant on the field. With the boost that it's going to get from Quark Drive, now it's going to be extra speedy, and you have the Choice Scarf on this Landorus. Iron Valiant's going to be the fastest thing on the field.
And that Landorus not too far behind it either. And so now, Luca's going to have to figure out what to actually go for here. With this Iron Valiant, it is running Spirit Break, so that is one way that you can start to control a bit of the special attack output from this Miraidon, because you have no way to actually remove the terrain. So it's always going to keep that Hadron Engine boost to its special attack. The other thing that you have, though, is if you really want to, you can consider trying to switch something in or go for coaching. There's a lot of options here for this Iron Valiant to provide in terms of support.
It's got to be tempting to go for the Spirit Break, though, to kind of force the terrestrialization on the opposing Miraidon, but then Miraidon has that redirectional support with the Ogerpon next to it to be able to provide that redirection.
Of course, our favorite fairy type Miraidon.
No dragon type on the field anymore, a pure fairy type in the form of Miraidon here. Something like a Dazzling Gleam would deal a significant chunk of damage.
Okay.
It's going to be some redirection coming in for the Ogerpon, just going to save it from taking a Spirit Break and luring its special attack.
Well, the Spirit Break into the Ogerpon is going to do just a little bit of damage, is resisted though, and that special attack drop not going to matter on this physically offensive threat. But it is
RIP Ogerpon. RIP Ogerpon.
The knockout at the end of the day. But the most important thing is that this Miraidon is going to be alive, and also with full HP to go for
RIP Iron Valiant.
Which is a one-hit knockout.
You've removed one big threat from the field here, as well as enabling Luca the opportunity to now adjust and switch up the ball position. The Volt Switch will mean a Pokemon has to come into the fruition, but then because you have had that other partner removed, you can also bring a second Pokemon into play. It's going to be the Iron Hands. So we know that Fake Out potential is on the field, as well as once again boosting up that Quark Drive and boosting the attack of the Iron Hands.
Oh boy. We've got two future Paradox Pokemon in this match, but it's going to be Iron Hands that continues to prevail above all right now.
Do you know what I wonder, though, is if Yuta is now going to completely switch things up here. You went with the fast mode front and center. Now you have the utility to bring in something slower from the back. It is that Calyrex Ice Rider, and you have the offensive pressure from something like the Landorus that could go for a lot of damage right now into both these opposing Pokemon. If you've got the Calyrex in play, you can try and get the Trick Room. And if there is indeed something like the Amoonguss in the back as well, that could be a fantastic endgame state for Yuta.
It could be, but there's not really a great way to remove this Miraidon before it can potentially get a decent amount of damage out. You look at the landers with this Sludge Bomb, and it's not necessarily
The anticipation is killing me, chat.
In a lot of cases. So if there's any little bit of extra damage that could come through, maybe this Calyrex is able to withstand another attack. It's why this Terra is going to be so important to have preserved for something like this Ice Rider to have a defensive capability.
I almost wonder if the Terra on the Landorus could be good as well, though, because you know Fake Out's in the field with the Iron Hands, you're locked into Sludge Bomb, and you're going to be able to do a significant chunk of damage to the opposing Miraidon here. If you do indeed go for something like the Ghost Terra, then you can avoid being hit by that Fake Out. But the Grass Terrestrialization is also a key component. A lot of decisions here for Yuta.
A lot of decisions and not a whole lot of time to do it, as he is down a game in this set. One more win here and Luca is going to become your world champion. So it comes down to this. The Ice Rider Calyrex going to take on that Grass Terrestrialization.
Hey, Grass Terra.
Hope that it can get through and survive some of this damage, and that this Trick Room is going to be the exact environment that it wants to be in. But as there's going to be a Fake Out here, this Ice Rider Calyrex is not going to be able to get a chance to move as a Sludge Bomb in return. Definitely not enough to knock out this Miraidon. So it's going to go for another Draco Meteor, another knockout, and that is going to be Luca one step closer to becoming the world champion.
No stopping Luca at this point in time. You needed the Helping Hands to be able to get the KO with that Sludge Bomb. It just wasn't enough without a critical hit to completely deactivate this Miraidon on the field. Fantastic play from Luca here, and you see the Amoonguss coming in as well. The last two remaining Pokemon for Yuta in his bid to become the world champion. Trick Room is not in play. However, Amoonguss can now go for a little bit of redirection. You know that the opposing Miraidon is now locked into that Draco Meteor. It's had its special attack dropped, so it's not going to be dealing as much damage.
Yeah, and if you are able to actually get this Trick Room set up, then it is going to be an easier way to try to get through this Miraidon. You have the speed in your control, and you will be able to start dishing out some of these Glacial Lances. As Miraidon does go for a Draco Meteor, though, into the Amoonguss, it's going to do a decent amount of damage.
And no direct redirection
pretty
coming
decent
here.
damage.
Just a natural double target from Luca into the Amoonguss.
Amoonguss is kind of goated right now. Amoonguss is kind of goated right now.
Still has two Pokemon remaining on the
Pollen
field.
Puff?
It does not go for the
Okay.
redirection. It goes for the Pollen Puff, has Calyrex's back, and if Calyrex is going for the Trick Room, it flips the match on its head.
Now, the
Okay.
Seeds are going to be in control potentially for this Ice Rider Calyrex, but we have to see how it's going to fare against something like this Iron Hands.
Iron Hands is definitely a Pokemon that can be trained to be very, very slow, and in some situations can indeed match that Calyrex.
I'm actually intrigued by this, chat.
How these trainers have trained
I
that
could
Pokemon
learn
in terms
something
of
from
speed
this.
And who is going to be the faster? Amoonguss really sitting on borrowed time.
I'm glad it shows like how many more turns, like for like the terrain and the Trick Room. I wish they did that in the official games instead of having to like check, instead of having to like click Y and all that to check and all that.
It might be enough.
It might be enough, absolutely, but Amoonguss and Trick Room is going to be the first.
That would be
move.
helpful.
Iron Hands is going to
Okay.
take a very pitiful amount of damage there, and as it goes for the
Pitiful.
Drain Punch now, it is going to get a little bit of recoil thanks to hitting into the Rocky Helmet.
And it went before the Calyrex as well, so able to get a little bit of damage back. This could be indicative of how they are trained indeed. Of course, Amoonguss does go down, and now Calyrex has the utility to go for that Glacial Lance. Instead,
What?
however, it's
Magic
not
Herb
over.
jump
I
2
mean,
and
that's
Mega
one way to do
Magic
it.
Herb?
You get a KO, and you will get the Chilling Neigh boost as well, but Miraidon is yet to move.
I wonder if we're gonna get by the way, for like Legends Arceus, y'all, I wonder if we're gonna get more like convergent forms, possibly.
Do a little bit of damage at a time.
I'd love
Now
to see more
Miraidon is at
convergent
-6,
forms.
as the Farigiraf is now going to come in.
Oh,
as the
Yuta.
fourth and final here for Luca.
This
Yuta is
not what you want to see
frustrated
from
right now.
Calyrex here. Not only is the Electric Sea boosting up the defense on Farigiraf's side, but it
Yuta is
rocking that
frustrated
back
right now.
line.
Yuta is cooked right now, actually.
Foul plays potential
I just saw like how many Pokemon he has left. Yuta is kinda cooked right now. Okay, we got a crit on Miraidon.
He's gonna have to take another one, and it's gonna have to survive another attack coming in from this Farigiraf. And so, as we see the Chilling Neigh boost come up one more time, it's going to be even more detrimental as the foul play goes into the Calyrex. It brings it down so low.
So close, but Calyrex hanging on. It is now a 1v1.
Come
Calyrex
on.
is gonna move first. There's a single target down. It's
Wait.
the Farigiraf.
And that's gonna be enough for the knock.
Okay, Yuta! Yuta came around!
Luca, does it get closer than this, Pokemon trainers? Game 3, Masters Division.
Yuta came around!
I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm not even in my seat, Rosemary. It's It's that intense. Oh my
Really?
goodness.
That cheesy ass line, bro.
I cannot believe how down.
I'm not even in my seat, Rosemary.
So much to take away from the last couple of turns of that game. As we ended up seeing the trick room.
Okay, Yuta came around.
First in trick room. What an interesting takeaway from that game.
Trick room was honestly very interesting here. Not only with the speeds, like you said,
Who is
with
this
the
Hulk
eye hands,
Hogan looking dude?
but the key thing for me was that Among Us.
Bro wants to be Billy Ray Cyrus so bad.
2 hit points remaining. That was the completely pivotal thing, and you can see the celebration there from Yuta, knowing that that was clutch to be able to close.
Yuta came in clutch, bro. I thought he was hooked.
And did not go for the redirection. Instead,
Yuta ain't screwing around no more, for
if
real.
Down into the opposing Calyrex, then it's over anyway. But if he doubles down into this Among Us, and I allow it to have the Pollen Puff boost, that's exactly what Calyrex needed in the end game as well. So fantastic to see that come into play.
It did. You could see just how much that HP differential got made up there from that.
That was
Pollen Puff.
insane.
Absolutely. I mean, there you go. Even just being able to deal that Rocky helmet chip, you could see Luca was a little bit disappointed not being able to actually get the knockout there. And so as this Iron Hands gets to go for another attack, it has to take that high horsepower, ends up getting knocked out for all of its troubles. But then we finally get into the last couple of moments where it's the Farigiraf with the foul play versus this Ice Rider Calyrex that had those attack boosts from Chilling Nay.
Honestly, that can be so detrimental. If you get those attack boosts up, we know how much damage Foul Play is capable of. But look at that, 35 hit points remaining. And I would be so interested to go back and do the maths on whether that Pollen Puff was indeed super critical towards the end. Farigiraf goes down though, the single target doing that extra bit of damage to push it over the edge, as well as obviously having had the boost just meant that it was going to be a fall for the Giraffe there. But now, Pokemon trainers, it is game 3. One game separates these two trainers from world champion and runner-up.
Cannot believe this is what it all comes down to. You can feel the energy right now as both of them get locked in and ready to go for this third and final game.
This little beat in the background.
We ended up seeing a really good adjustment from both of them as well as we headed into the second one. The Ogrepon Heartflame there for Luca. The Iron Valiant making an appearance there for Yuta. And even though we didn't get a chance to see the Iron Valiant do too much, it did force out a Terra that helped Yuta navigate through that game just a little bit better. But Lou, everybody, let's get ready as Game 3 is upon us here at the 2024 Pokemon World Championships between Yuta, Ishigaki, and Luca Ceribelli.
The leads are out once again. Miraidon with its best buddy Ogerpon by its side for redirection. And
all right, round 3, y'all.
The speedy and the slow. We have got the Iron Valiant and the Calyrex Ice Rider.
Both of them on the field right now, it kind of forces your hand. What sort of mode would you potentially want to go for? And let's not forget that this Iron Valiant has the opportunity to go for coaching that would help to increase.
So on Luca we have Miraidon and Ogrepon, and then we have Calyrex and Iron Valiant for Yuta. And my MacBook, my iPad is about to die. So is this it? I think so. I think so. Like, is this the final game? I think it should be. It should be.
It will. So I think it comes down once again.
I don't know if Crispy's still here to clarify that. Since Crispy's more knowledgeable about these, but I believe so, because he said there was the. He says there was the junior match and then there's the master match.
What's it going to be? Redirection coming through from that Ogerpon, drawing in all of the attack potential, maybe something like a Spirit Break, but instead it's going to be that coaching coming through. And as you can see, Calyrex is going to be getting the attack and the defense that is not redirected by the Follow Me.
But the Draco Meteor into that slot, it's not going to help you
Meteor.
with special defense, but this Ice Rider Calyrex does hold on as it gets to
Calyrex, oh, that trick room.
The speeds are very, very interesting.
Oh,
the
man.
Iron Valiant in a little bit of a detrimental position, but you could always use this opportunity to switch something in from the back or let the Iron Valiant go down. Be happy for it to be KO'd and allow it to try and go for something in return.
Okay, so, so Crispy has confirmed this is the last one.
Like the Among Us, maybe just get some Rocky Helmet damage here, but for me,
And then we get the closing ceremony.
do you actually go for a Protect and allow one turn
And possible announcements.
switch from that Iron Valiant, or do you just go for the Glacial Lance?
I think you just have to try to make the most of the attack boost that you've been given, right? You may not necessarily be able to get a big knockout onto this Ogerpon, but also depends on maybe how these are trained. But at the very least, you've scared away this Miraidon. It is going to retreat, and instead, it is going to be the Iron Hands that takes its place. So let's see what happens from here after we see this attack boost for the Iron Hands.
Well, Yuta doesn't necessarily want to see this Iron Hands. We know that it has the potential to be faster in Trick Room against that Calyrex, and with the very low HP remaining, it's got something like a
attention. Let me pay
should be
attention.
able to get the edge on it. The Pelipper joining the field, though, bringing that rain is just going to enable none of these fire-type attacks to deal as much damage, but Ogerpon playing defensively and going for that spiky shield.
Spiky Shield means that you are actually going to have it on the field a little bit longer. It's going to deny a boost, another boost to this Ice Rider Calyrex's attack, but as it's going to be the Iron Hands that has to take its place, it has the Assault Fist. It doesn't necessarily have a way to boost up its defenses, so that's over 50% it's going to take from a single Glacial Lance.
If I'm the Iron Hands now, I've got a decision to make. Do you go for the fake out into the Calyrex, or does the Calyrex protect? And then you wouldn't go for the fake out into the Pelipper, because if you leave the Calyrex unchecked, and I'm
actually down to like watch the next World Championships.
Going down into the, or a Hurricane even, into the opposing Ogerpon.
That's why we're going to see the Amoonguss actually end up taking this Pelipper's place instead in the Calyrex.
Like I'm down to like react with it with y'all. Just like sit here, react to all of like react to all of the battles and stuff like that with y'all. Because these are fun. These are fun actually. Or I might just watch them on my own. If there isn't any big announcements or whatever.
Now Amoonguss going to be the slowest thing on the field. It can go for something like the Pollen Puff and help that Calyrex regenerate a little bit of HP, particularly with the rain in play. It gives it a little bit more defensive support, or at the same time you can go for that redirection. You know that the Iron Hands only has single target type attacks, so you can draw them in. Obviously the Ogerpon, however, being a grass type, is not going to be affected by that Rage Powder, so it makes things difficult.
It does make it difficult, meaning that if you try to redirect away something like an Ivy Cudgel, or even just a Wood Hammer, this Calyrex is already not going to be sitting at a very healthy amount of HP. So as you head into this next turn, we are going to end up seeing a Terrestrialization first, and let's see what it's for.
Nice to see it a little bit later in the game, but it is indeed going to be on the Ogerpon here, dropping his grass type and just becoming a fully fledged fire type in this rain on the field here, trying to maybe use that embody aspect to boost up the attack stat and get rid of this Amoonguss.
Would be nice, but the Amoonguss going for the Rage Powder means it's going to work because it did get rid of that grass typing. So it's going to draw this attention away from this Ogerpon, as it also has to take the low kick. Another little bit of chip damage down to this Iron Hands as the Glacial Lance hits into both of these targets.
Takes out the Iron Hands. First Pokemon out.
That grass typing, it still only takes about half of that damage.
It's still going to be vulnerable though, considering that's another chilling Nay boost that the Calyrex has got. The Ivy Cudgel going to come through in the rain down into this opposing Amoonguss.
R.I.P. Amoonguss.
To hit hard, and it is enough to get the knockout.
Ooh, the knockout even through the rain. That is what you can see from just this embody aspect attack boost, really trying to help out there. It allows Yuta to bring in something else, and this Calyrex in Trick Room is still going to be one of the faster things on the field, but it's going to be the Farigiraf that's going to take this Iron Hands' place.
This gets very interesting now. You've got the defense boost coming through from the Electric Sea, but you've also got Pelipper, generally on the slower side Pokemon-wise on the field. But whether the Pelipper or the Farigiraf are going to be able to move first could be critical here. Pelipper in a prime position to target down something like a Weather Ball into that Ogerpon and remove it from play. At the same time, Farigiraf doesn't want to have to take another one of these Ivy Glacial Lancers. Maybe doubled up from the Pelipper could be enough to get the KO. You have got the other boost. Ogerpon may go down to another Glacial Lance.
This is the last turn of Trick Room though, so we are going to have to see you to try to make the most of it. And while you have all of these boosts intact, even the sliver of HP means that you will be up and ready to go for something like another attack. Now that there is also this Terrestrialization on the Ogerpon, there's no way that Farigiraf can actually Terrestrialize to a water type to try to resist some of this damage. So we see the Ogerpon go for the spiky shield here. Very safe play to make sure that it will be one of the fastest things outside of this Trick Room. So when we do see this attack from this Calyrex Ice Rider, it is not going to end up attacking into the Ogerpon there. But critically, we also don't see a helping hand from this Pelipper. But the Farigiraf going for the foul play will get the knockout onto the Calyrex, but what is this Pelipper going to do?
I mean, I don't know if there's too much that it can do here. The foul play removing the restricted here. Pelipper was going for the Weather Ball. It is finding its mark down onto that Farigiraf. Rain boosted, Life Ball boosted. It gets the knockout.
Farigiraf's out.
Both these trainers now as Trick Room ends.
This is kind of intense.
Two remaining Pokemon. Pelipper's going to be joined by the Iron Valiant, and it's going to be the Miraidon.
Twisted Dimensions have returned to normal, and the electric terrain is gone.
We have the Iron Valiant that's going to be coming back.
Got one more turn of the rain.
Outside of Trick Room, now that that's expired, is going to be faster than this Miraidon, especially because Miraidon is going to reset the electric terrain as it comes back in.
That's very true, giving a natural Quark Drive boost to this Iron Valiant. And as you said already as well, the
electric terrain is back, obviously.
On that Ogerpon, so there's no fairy terrestrialization that can
Quark Drive is activated.
I have to say though, the one thing for Ogerpon here is that redirection. If you want to go for the follow me and save the Miraidon from having to take a powerful Spirit Break from the Iron Valiant, that can be exactly what the Miraidon needs in order to get some damage down on the field. You could go for something like a Dazzling Gleam, but there is the potential of a White Guard on the opposing side. So I think you've got to lock in something that's going to be boosted by the Electro Train, maybe the Electro Drift. I think it's time to see it.
I think it might be time to see it as well. We saw how much the Volt Switch from the Miraidon did into the Iron Valiant before, so we know that an Electro Drift would certainly be able to get the knockout as well. Yuta still hasn't used Terra though, and there is a very good...
That's true. Yuta hasn't Terra'd, huh?
Look at this Pelipper being able to terrestrialize to the grass type.
Yeah, Pelipper can't protect either, so it's going to be completely vulnerable to any electric type attacks that are coming its way. So I think as you have got the Terrestrialization...
Oh, Yuta's contemplating right now.
Unveil it now, and I think that's exactly what we're seeing, Rose.
It's going to be a terrestrialization into potentially one of the final turns of this match.
Pelipper? Grass Pelipper.
Going to take that grass typing, a great way to be able to resist these electric type attacks from this Miraidon, but you do make yourself a bit
but you are vulnerable to the Ogre Pond, though.
Helping hand, though, into this Iron Valiant. Do we end up seeing a redirection, though, from this Ogre Pond? And yes, we do. It is going to redirect away this attack.
The helping hand boost, though, is still going to be able to come through. Spirit Break, fastest thing on the field, connects down into the Ogre Pond, but not enough to be able to get the knockout. And as a physical attacker, Ogre Pond does not mind taking that drop for its partner Miraidon that does go for the Electro Drift.
The Electro Drift into this Iron Valiant is going to be enough to secure the knockout here. You see the headset come off, and Yuta knows this might just be all.
Yeah.
This last bastion of hope here for Yuta to try to get through this game, but the rain has stopped. The protection is gone here.
No, Yuta's cooked, man. Oh, Yuta was cooked, man.
2024 Pokemon World Champion.
Italy does it again. Luca Cherubali is your 2024 World Champion.
Yeah, Yuta was cooked, bro. My gut was kind of telling me that Luca kind of had this in the bag, man.
An encore of applause is completely deserving for our champion and the Pokemon who gave him a helping hand to victory.
Amazing stuff. You know, it is so fantastic to see Luca join the ranks of these incredible world champions that we
It's Jover, not for real, man.
This is a player that has worked so hard.
It was indeed Jover.
In 2023, being able to have one of the best seasons ever. You talk about all those top 16s that he's been able to have, the top 8s.
But congratulations
this
to
season,
Luca.
right before we've made it to this World Championships, and he's done it. This is his first major win, and what a one to have.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
Behind the desk a little bit here, Rosemary. That was such a beautiful celebration coming through from Luca. At the end of the European season in Bologna, got second place, so close to #1, and you can see him here going through the crowd, getting back onto center stage after celebrating with his friends, who really were the true play he made along the way, as well as some incredible Pokemon play. And commiserations, we have to say as well, to Yuta Ishigaki. Fantastic play, so much offensive pressure coming through from the Iron Valiant and the Landorus, as well as being so dominant with some interesting speed alterations. But Luca was, I think, constantly in control of the play.
And it's so impressive because of just how many unique adjustments Yuta really did have for this
the Masters champion of 2024.
In theory, should be able to help try to neutralize a little bit of this Miraidon matchup. The Landorus being able to deal that super effective damage or force it.
There go discount. I just saw discount. Billy Ray Cyrus. Billy Ray Cyrus at home, y'all.
Luca, very calm, cool, collected, and also not afraid to take those risks, like switching in that Iron Hands for that very first game, thinking there's a Sludge Bomb on the other side. I don't have to worry about a Sandsear Storm.
I think you've said it perfectly. He was completely in control. And I think although Yuta had so many key pieces that could apply a lot of pressure to Luca, he stayed composed throughout. And actually, it's not just about the Pokemon on the field. Sometimes you have to play the player as well. And I feel like Luca was constantly reading the book that Yuta was writing and was constantly able to adapt. That turn 1 play at the beginning of the set as well, like you said, bringing in the Iron Hands, just meant that the strategy and the pressure that Yuta has was completely neutralized, as well as going through the rest of the set, making sure that those key components were removed so beautifully by Luca.
It was amazing, and as we got a chance to see from Luca yesterday, it's just been so great to see his growth over the course of this tournament. Those top 4 matches, that top 8 match already just
that was
so
engaging, y'all.
In terms of the play we got a chance to see from him, but let's go ahead and relive some of these moments from this third game. We saw right away this Ice Rider Calyrex didn't necessarily end up getting knocked out to that first Draco
That boy
Meteor,
frustrated.
but Yuta was able to start
Yuta
to
was frustrated
through these Trick Room turns.
Hey, but for that second round though, he cooked with that. He cooked with that. He cooked with that. Calyrex Glacial Lance. Calyrex came in clutch for that.
Preserved in the back for later with so much damage of Electro Drift. I think again, timing it perfectly when Electric Train had left the field, being able to reset that with the Hadron engine just meant that Luca was able to have the perfect endgame play. Calyrex going down here as well. Unfortunate for Yuta.
Was very unfortunate there, but I think also just Luca being able to play through this Trick Room turns and preserving this Ogre Pawn.
But Yuta held his own, man. But he knew
that he ended up terrestrializing it.
He knew his loss. He knew his loss was imminent.
Actually removing its capability of being redirected from the Simungus, it was still able to withstand so many of these attacks, particularly that Glacial Lance, to know that it could be there by this Miraidon at the very end to remove the biggest.
What's going on, Kirby Verby?
Iron Valiant no longer
it's the finals, obviously. If you can read the title, it's the Pokemon World Championships finals.
That could potentially get through this really unique matchup. It was Luca, and congratulations to him.
Blood streaming other people doing his
Let's
job.
Hear it for your world champion. Luca, I know it's very fresh in your mind, but what do you think will stick out as the most memorable moment of your world's match?
I really don't know. I just feel like just the moment that sealed the game. I think this all I'm thinking about right now. Just the screen saying I won the last game, so I really don't have much chance.
I'm really only streaming this because they're probably gonna do some like announcements for possibly like Pokemon Legends or Z-A and stuff like that. So
when I was able to celebrate with my friends, which is.
So yeah, I'm mainly here for the closing
It
ceremony.
must be overwhelming. We know you have put in so much work.
Sick friends shirt.
Other top finishes, and you've been practicing.
Appreciate it.
Playing. There are people out here who are thinking, you know what, I want to be like that.
I don't really watch
What
the show,
advice
but
would you
I like
give
the shirt.
them to work
I like
hard
the
and
shirt.
end up on this stage like you.
To be honest, this was very unexpected for me as well. So yeah, it's kind of difficult to say.
Is he whispering into the mic? You can't hear anything.
Was my preparation there? I just say just have some trust in yourself, something like that. Yeah, just train.
Wait, Chad, is the audio fine?
I can assure you.
I thought the audio was fine for me.
With the right preparation, with the right support beside you, everything can be possible.
That's great advice. Believe in yourself, practice hard. And there are a lot of people out here who believe in you as well. You said you were celebrating with your friends.
Oh, let me
Anyone you
check
wanna
if
say
like
hello or thank you
OBS
to
is still
right now?
good.
If I'm gonna
OBS
go
is
for
indeed
me,
still good.
We're gonna be here till tomorrow.
Almost accidentally
Shout
closed out
to the
OBS
my
completely.
Google server and all the Italian
RIP
community.
stream.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your support and congratulations again, Luca, your world champion. Now don't go anywhere. We have some trophies to give out. But for now, back to you, casters.
Such a deserving champion.
Oh,
What
there's
a
Osiris.
series. The entire day has been nothing short of fantastic. That was so
Yo, that
before
Beware
driving.
pillow
It really
in the
was,
background.
and you could tell
I
that
need
both
it.
these trainers were just leaning in on those predictions for that.
My audio's
game.
good. You
That was
just
such
can't
an
hear
exciting
anything the
match.
guy's saying.
I would have loved to see.
I guess he's
Calyrex
just a
up for the win,
soft-spoken
but that was such an amazing
person.
game played by Luca and his Miraidon.
Thoughts, guys? Because honestly,
Did
I
I
was
turn
out in
the
crowd for
stream
that,
volume
and
back up?
everyone just
Yeah, I did.
Losing it when Luca won.
Yeah, it's just absolutely incredible. So happy for Luca after seeing him kind of
Are you
progress
talking
through
to-
this season. The top
Are you
eight
talking to someone
UIC, getting so close in the Bologna special event, and then coming into this event and just having an absolute amazing showing coming into the final against such a hard opponent as well. And at times it looked like he's back against the wall. And
What happened to that Marsh stomp?
But really just staying resolute throughout. and
Yo, what
getting
happened?
Over the line when Sid
Yo, what happened to that Marsh stomp, chat? What happened to that Marsh stomp, bro? Why is he wedged in there?
Is to get to that pivotal game 3.
Yo, I need that Azumarill plushie, bro. No, I need that Totodile plushie. I need both. I love my Johto boys. Y'all already know.
That it's eligible for. So,
Favorite region.
I think Miraidon was the real big meta call this weekend that players got rewarded for, and he got rewarded in the Masters division as well.
not even just the meta call for this weekend, but from the get-go, the second we had Regulation G, trainers were on this Pokemon from the start, electrifying win at the very first regional. It hasn't really slowed up from there. There was definitely good contenders along the way.
Some of
Trainer
these.
almost did vie for the title.
Let me go ahead and
even throughout
retweet
the
some of these. I
different
refuse to call
matches that we
Twitter
got to
X.
see. We got to see a variety of Stricted really push together. I mean, Calyrex Shadow Rider as well had a fantastic showing here.
It really did, and it goes to show you that even if the metagame feels like it's in a position
Bro
where,
saw unspeakable things. He zooted.
Only Miraidon will win.
Bro, that Marshtomp is dead, bro. Marsh.
A lot of unique Pokemon picks. Such
Bro,
as
Marshtomp just came back from Vietnam. That's all. He just came back from Vietnam, bro.
Capitalize on the fact that Miraidon was going to be one of the more powerful ones here.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a couple of quirky Pokemon across the board. Because
I can't wait to like get my own place to get like a little hubby, just get a bunch of like Pokemon plushies in the background. That'd be sick. That'd be a sick stream setup, y'all.
Maybe people didn't necessarily expect.
You need that Azumarill because bro carried your BDSP team in the Elite Four. Nice.
But Luca did such a good job in kind of weathering that and coming out on top and just really good positioning the Iron Valiant with the Spirit Break, especially.
I'm definitely gonna start watching Worlds more often now.
It was just Luca able to kind of preserve.
And I can also learn some strategies from these people
at the very
too.
end, when it really mattered to have that full.
Not that I'll actually do them, but it'll be nice to learn a little bit more for the VGC format, since I'm still learning the VGC stuff. I'm getting a little better at it, but still gotta learn. I still got a lot of stuff to learn.
Format successfully, just an amazing job by Luca, and kind of look at that run and the opponents.
Nah, he's high as he hit that. He hit that Zaza, bro. Blood hit the Zaza.
Big credit to, I think Lee
He came out of the basement looking for food. He got the munchies.
Facing off against a Japanese finalist. It's very poetic to see here.
It really, really was. I mean, I love these photos. I just have to say that from the gate. There's so much personality on it. But I mean, even when we're looking at kind of the trends and kind of like what's thematic and stuff, Joe Brown, I know that you're always about those fun facts and those stats.
I am a big fan of fun facts, and for those
he like you for real.
They keep track of the Pokemon that win the World Championships in the Masters Division every single year. So we go back counting from 2009, and Utah unfortunately did not get Amoonguss that fourth victory. So Amoonguss is still tied at 3 for the most World Championships in the Masters Division with Incineroar, Salamence, Thundurus, and Cresselia. But other fun facts: Whimsicott, second World Championship here for Luca. Iron Hands, 100% win rate, 2 for 2 on Shohei's team and Luca's team there. Urshifu, 2 out of 3 years. And now Farigiraf getting some revenge. Maybe Michael Kausch a little proud in the crowd, moving from finalist last year to now world champion.
I mean,
you're getting a Transformers game that's kind of like Mario Kart, but you can turn into the robots and shoot people.
But for those
Interesting.
On that list, not everyone can take that championship title, but you definitely have a nice chunk of change in your pocket to make sure that you can make the trip out to next year's World.
The fact that there's people who are really complaining about
becoming a semi-finalist here at the World Championships.
Pokemon giving out $30,000 saying it's too short of a prize, like, bro, if someone even gave me $5,000,
whoever Worlds will be next year,
like, I'm set, bro. Not for life, obviously, but like, I'm not complaining if someone gave me $5,000, bro.
It's a good day to be friends with Luca, everyone. But there's so much at the championships, and I know the money. I mean, it's absolutely great, but being able to
oh my gosh, I love that.
Trophy, that's the real prize.
What's his name? Slitherwing.
What's some great memories as well. I mean, we've seen this throughout all of the video game championship.
I love that little Slitherwing plushie.
Champions, with all the family.
You're getting it next year though. It's coming out in October.
I mean, what a moment for these trainers.
It's fantastic. I mean, even Luca was saying like this moment of jumping off the stage. I mean, very cheated.
So many plushies for my collection, man.
Moments, isn't it, that you always remember when you think back to those World Championships when a champion is crowned and they jump
R.I.P.
into
Wallet.
the crowd and you've got
I've never
all
actually
your
bought
friends
anything from the
banding around
Pokemon
and
Company.
kind of celebrating together. It's
That's
just
the funny thing.
Moment, and this one is going to be immortalized now. Luca is the 2024 world champion, it's incredible to see. So happy for him, and obviously everyone that is around him, supporting him throughout the tournament.
Yeah, I think nobody's gonna forget him jumping off stage with the fire going off.
Hold up, they got Sprigatito and Fuecoco. Where Quaxley at?
Remembers that from his victory. And,
her favorite Pokemon is Slitherwing.
Immediately understanding not only was this a big win,
Not a bad Pokemon to have as a favorite. I love Slitherwing too. Not a favorite, but
being happy with himself with a victory.
Slitherwing's awesome. Bro, why they yapping so much? Holy shite.
Definitely one
Yeah, they are doing a lot of yapping. Like, I'm not even paying attention to what they're saying, bro. Like, I'm just chatting with y'all. Just give out the trophies and make some announcements for the upcoming games or whatever y'all got. Yo, whatever happened with that new Pokemon like trading card app where it's like a digital Pokemon card collector? Like they announced it on Pokemon Day and then they like kept quiet about that too. I actually really wanted that.
Wow, Championship Sunday really has been something to remember. You all came to watch the show. None of our trainers went down without a fight. I want to say
Water!
special shout out to
Water!
everyone who
I didn't order a Yappuccino!
Locals, regionals, internationals, and of course at Worlds. You are the reason that we're seeing such high caliber professional play here at Pokemon. So give yourselves a round of applause.
I've always wanted a Pikachu costume like that. And just go around causing mayhem. Dang, she taking a swig of that drink, bro.
Please first give warm congratulations to your junior finalist, Tatsumi Shimanuki.
Who is this? This kid is like 8. Yeah, I gotta get better at Pokemon, y'all. The fact that a 10-year-old like this could beat me in Pokemon is kind of crazy.
Junior champion, Kevin Hahn.
Probably a silent cancel. Same thing happened to Transformers. I hope not, because that seemed like such a cool like concept. Bro, how long is it? Bro, I don't even know. But we're like announcing like the trophies and stuff, so shouldn't be too long.
Next up, our video game senior finalist. Let's hear it for Luke Crow.
This dude should be in elementary school. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's true. Did school start up? Junior division kids being better than me is crazy. I mean, hey, at least I'm humbling myself, bro. At least I'm humbling myself. I know where I know my limitations. Are we close to the announcement? Hopefully, Gustavo. Hopefully. Why aren't y'all clapping? Come on, chat. Junior division is 7 to 7. Golly. Senior is 14 to 20.
Your video game masters finalist
Interesting.
is
I didn't know they had people as young as 7. Yeah, I gotta get back. This man marching like he going to war, bro. Nah, this man definitely fought in World War II in his past life. That man was marching like he ready to go to war, y'all. Bro skipped school to play Pokemon and win $30,000 that his parents are probably gonna take for themselves and not give him facts. Facts. Yo, that sure kind of hard though. Okay, that kind of hurt. Man had to kiss the trophy and everything. That's the most Italian. That is the most Italian victory pose ever.
round of applause to these top trainers of the Pokemon 2024 World Championship.
Okay. Okay, you just started your progress for your special birthday video, so you're not sure if you'd miss it. Gotcha. Again, happy early birthday, Gustavo.
Wow, we reset the stage for closing ceremonies. We're gonna
Unless you
stop
see an
moving
announcement
around
with
one
the
last
same
time to recap the
Superman,
epic journeys from this year's event.
you ain't
Don't
gonna
go
give
anywhere
a...
because closing ceremonies will be starting
Oh, with the
very
name
soon, and
Superman.
it's
With the
going to
name
have
Superman.
some special announcements.
I mean, you do you, man. Oh, look. What's this? That man looking like Ted Lasso.
The World Championships has almost come to a close.
He kind of dripped out, though. Hold up. He kind of dripped out. I need that suit, chat. I need that suit, chat. He is kind of dripped out, bro.
Because they refuse to tell me what they are. Hi, everybody. I am Jake, a.k.a. Spraggles, your resident content cowboy.
Ooh, shiny Riolu, nice.
Joined by Scott, Ross, and Butters. We're going to be talking about Unite, TCG, VGC, and Pokemon Go. Everything that happened this weekend while we get ready for those big announcements.
Okay. Big announcements coming. They confirmed it. The big announcements are coming, chat. We just gotta hang on. We just gotta sit through 20 more minutes of yap. We just gotta sit through 20 more minutes of yap, chat. You're planning to go bowling, so it's gonna be a great time. Hey, hope you have fun, bro. Bro looking spiffy nah. Thanks, bro. That's Spraggles. Why are they holding up the trophies? Lion King?
Every big tournament in that division. Senior division match, super close. Maybe a Draco Meteor connection away from a championship. And yeah, in that Masters division final we just watched, so close toward the end there. Iron Valiant, valiantly.
Yep, the freaking the high merch stomp. Bro's rocking that outfit. Not gonna lie, nah, for real, bro. I need that suit. Bruh, if people don't come to my wedding dripped out like that, bro, there ain't gonna be a wedding, bro. I'm leaving my wife. I'm leaving my wife at the Idol. That's what it's called, I think.
We had a Japanese player in the final. Unfortunately, Shinosuke was unable to take the win here. What we had instead was Fernando Cifuentes.
Bro, who gave bro that cut, bro? Let me stop. These people can kick my ass in competitive. I need to humble myself right now. I need to humble myself right now. I can't talk crap. I cannot talk crap. These guys can all kick my butt in freaking competitive. Let me stop while I'm ahead. Imagine no Legends Z-A. Imagine.
Didn't even get to the final.
Wow, amazing. Tell me about Pokemon Go. I know there's
big fumble, if you ask me. Big fumble, if that is the case. Pokemon Unite commentator and most popular Unite YouTuber. Oh, okay. That's pretty dope.
Best 24 hours for Unite to be a part of that as well, because those sounded epic. And on our side, we had a trainer literally go from 0 wins in 2023 to the hero of 2024 and become the world champion. That is Yakai right there. Our first ever
the Netherlands. I don't know. I didn't know we had our Dutch Pokemon fans.
He is one of the most
what even goes on in the Netherlands for real?
Series, but he's also probably the most talented.
I should visit the Netherlands one of these days. I heard they're pretty chill over there.
He is able to read the opponent like I have never seen. Unfortunately, Yakai was the only trainer that he was unable to read, and Yakai was able to 3-1 him today.
There's a lot of yapping. I'm sorry, is that a front view of Clodsire I see? Like right there? I need an enhanced image, y'all. That's sad for you guys if there's no Pokemon Legends Z-A stuff.
I gotta ask, they had never won before and they won the entire thing. That's amazing.
Yes, I mean they qualified 2 years in a row, so they
I need
had
that
to
suit for real.
qualify
I need
through
that suit for
the
real, chat.
APAC qualifier. So they did do well in that, but in last year's Worlds, they went 0-2 and 0-4.
I mean, I'm gonna be disappointed if there's no ZA stuff, but I'm not gonna be like boo-hoo, cry about it.
Through the winner's side of the bracket, and Adacoins was unable to reset the bracket. So literally 0 to hero It is an amazing Pokemon journey.
We just gotta sit for.
Incredible. I mean, that makes me feel like
We just
maybe I
gotta
could
sit
win.
for minus.
You know what? I think I can't actually.
T minus 4 minutes in less than 30
Absolutely
seconds.
Insane. We had another sort of number streak that was broken. We
Got around 4 more minutes,
had a
chat.
victor from North America. Both of our world championships were won by Luminosity. This year, day one, the former world champs knocked out of the tournament. Early in the day, we found out that we would not have a three-peat champion on our hands. In fact, it was going to have to be a region that had never made it to a grand finals before, which was pretty exciting. There were a few regions everyone had their eyes on. One was Japan. They have looked insane.
I do like how they hold up little plushies for like your favorite Pokemon and stuff.
The players are getting incredible, and Fennel was a team to look out for. We also
You don't think
had
anyone in their
this
right
early
mind would cry
team
over
Fusion,
Pokemon?
the first team to qualify through Worlds
I mean,
the entire
I'm not
year.
saying like
They
literally
were
cry.
The team to beat. Fusion starts making their way through the tournament, and then they end up getting knocked out.
But I know some people who get like
Team, the dark horse, the
a
team
little
that
too
so
pissed.
many
Well, I don't know people, but I've seen people get like a little too mad whenever like they feel like their time has been wasted, and I'm like,
face off against Japan,
chill.
which is Fennel. Japan,
Like, it ain't that serious, bro. World ain't gonna freaking burn just because you don't get your little announcements.
3-0 against their opponents. They didn't
It's like a lot of people were saying, a lot of people were complaining about that one. It was like a couple years back. It was like Pokemon, like the whole 1,000 encounter celebration thing that Pokemon did a couple years back, like back around when Scarlet and Violet came out, and people thought we were gonna get like some new like announcement for a new game or whatever, and people were all like complaining like, oh, this was such a waste of time. I'm like, bro, y'all overhyped this. You'd be an oddball there because your favorite Pokemon is Dugong. Dugong is alright.
Bunch of former world champions having good runs. They all fell a little short. But I got to ask you a question, Sprags, while we're here. This is the question.
See, that's the thing I love about Pokemon. Like, every Pokemon really is someone's favorite.
On stream this weekend on Unite.
So last year this question was asked, and I said no.
Oh my goodness, I need to charge my iPad. It's at 5%.
This year, Mamoswine won the world championship.
Every time I looked at the screen, every single time, I see Mamoswine, my boy, plodding along. I saw Night Mamoswine. I saw Christmas hat Mamoswine.
That's right, yeah.
I saw the Mamoswine that looks exactly like me with a hoodie and headphones and a baseball cap. Oh, made my day, that did. Hey, TCG was good, but I like me some Mamoswine.
Another 0 to hero for Mamoswine, right? Didn't win any games last year. This year wins the entire thing.
That's right. Mamoswine, a Pokemon that everyone has loved in Unite, never found its place in the meta, and now
So
all
like
of a
1 year
sudden
ago.
is
Yeah,
the
about
biggest
it,
thing, and I
about
really
like a
do
year
think
ago.
it's because of your question last year. I think that was huge.
People were watching and they went, there will be next year, Ross.
Yes, absolutely. Tell me a little bit. What happened with the champs?
I mean, we had a wide variety of champions. We're just throwing them at the bracket as quickly as we could. Every world champion who played on the stream in day one lost, so maybe we were the problem with the stream. We needed to stop showing them. We did have both our reigning world champion and well as a former world champion in Wolf Glick make it to the top 32 of the tournament. Both of them lost that round, and that was kind of a story of the tournament. Like, a lot of our big names, our tournament favorites, really struggled, and it created a window for a lot of fun new players. Despite the big names not doing so well, I think the quality of play has really never been higher. So I think everyone's probably looking at this tournament thinking, oh man, I'm really going to have to work next year if I want to compete with these guys.
Amazing. I would love to talk with you boys about Mamoswine all night long, but we have the closing ceremony ready up on the big stage. Take it away.
Hello, Pokemon fans and trainers. Have you had a good weekend? I thought so. Thank you all for being part of Pokemon Worlds 2024. Many years at Worlds, as you know, we like to preview the latest and greatest.
It's showtime, yes sir.
and this year is no different. But before we discuss the future, let's take a moment to look back on this weekend.
Shout out to all the ones who came before. You showed the way, you opened up the door. Now we stand among legends and shout your names. Your light will never fade away. Shout out to all the ones who came before. You showed the way, you opened up the door. Now we stand among legends and shout your names. The world will never be the same. You started at the bottom and you worked your way. You showed them you were awesome.
I wonder what she had on her freaking clothes. The fact that they blurred the entire thing out. I guess because different brands or whatever. That's probably the case. So we really just gonna do the full song? We really just gonna do the full song, bro? Looked like they all had a fun time though. I mean, I would too. Who here in the chat knows who in the chat actually knows how to like play the TCG game? Who this chick is with the vocals? Never be the same. They need to hire me to do a song for them real quick, chat. Oh, you do, Ghost Bunny? For the TCG? Yeah, I don't know I don't know what I'm doing with the TCG games. I just know I just collect.
What an event! The memories from this will be treasured.
She did hit that, like she hit that.
All of you. Now, we have some news and updates to share. To present those, please welcome to the stage the president and CEO of the Pokémon Company, Mr. Tsunekazu Ishihara.
Hey, my boy. His little translator in the background had a little bit of zest to his walk. I ain't hating though. I ain't hating though.
Thank you everyone for tuning in, and congratulations to all of our new
His
world
interpreter.
champions.
Seconds ago, this dude was wearing a comfy necklace. That's so sweet.
This has been one of our
Dude,
best
the amount of merch that I'm missing out on. Like, bro. don't say. Maybe it's a good thing that I don't go to these world championships because I'm going broke the next day.
And thank you to all of the staff and volunteers who worked so hard to make this.
For the amount of merch that I would have bought, bro. My bank account would have just my bank account would have been zero. My balance would have been zero.
ポケモンの最新情報をいくつかお伝えしましょう。
Now, I would like to share some of the latest news for our Pokemon games.
Okay.
ポケモン GO は先日
Pokemon Go.
8周年を迎えました。
Pokemon Go recently celebrated its 8th anniversary.
Wow.
その間、より豊かなゲームに成長していくのを私は目の当たりにしてきました。地元の公園で友達と一緒にレイドを楽しむ遊びから最高レベルの競技プレイまで誰もが楽しめる幅広いゲームになりました。そんなポケモン GO に新機能がまだまだ追加されます。
It has been exciting for me to see how full and rich the game has become, with something for everyone, from friends raiding together in local parks to the highest tiers of competitive play.
I've never joined a single raid in Pokemon Go because I don't know anyone who plays it in person. Okay. So, are we really getting hyped for a Morpeko? Don't get me wrong, I love Morpeko, one of the better Pikachu clones out there, but is this really worth an announcement? Okay. Oh, Dynamax. Something big is coming. It's just me, chat. It's just me, chat. Don't worry about it. It's just me, chat. I just woke up from my 1,000-year slumber. Don't worry about it. I just came out for a midnight snack.
スペシャルアタックを使ってバトル中に姿を変えることができます。
So Morpeko is coming to Pokemon Go, and it will have the ability to change its form within a battle using a charged attack.
That guy a little too excited. He's like, yeah!
We're very excited
Yeah!
to see how it may affect the Pokemon Go's competitive environment.
さらにポケモン GO の世界に新たに巨大な新機能が加わります。 近日中に公開される続報をお楽しみに。
Additionally, you can look forward to something gigantic coming to the world of Pokemon.
My 1,000-year slumber, bro. You already know.
More details soon.
Oh, that's shiny Groudon. I saw someone like a shiny Groudon beanie. That was kind of hard, bro. That was kind of hard, bro.
そして現在 アクティブで情熱的なコミュニティが続いていることに感謝の気持ちでいっぱいです。その証が昨日の決勝戦にも現れていました。一昨日に発表された500点選手の新モードは今後の戦いに大きな影響を与えるかもしれません。
I'm thankful that we have such an active and passionate community, and the World Finals match yesterday was truly a testament to their spirit. And the new 500-point mode that was revealed the other day may have a role in future competitions.
さて、ポケモンユナイトの最新映像はこちらです。
I always say I'm gonna play more Pokemon Unite, but I never do. Dynamax and Ghost sounds crazy. Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna implement it. Maybe just in raids? Ooh, Cerulege? And Armarouge. Fair that they're both coming in. Imagine catching a random Pokemon and in Gigantamaxes randomly. Lucario and Gengar really got jumped. Couldn't be me. Darkrai. So Darkrai was coming to Unite. Nice. Unite is getting some fun new mons soon. Okay, so we got Darkrai. Psyduck! Since you mentioned Evo minutes ago, you saw this one highlight video about this one guy who wore various Pokemon hats for the tournament. Nice. Armorage was announced ages ago. Was it? Dude, like I said, I don't pay attention to Unite all that much, so I didn't know. I want a Psyduck plushie, bro. Like, there's this one specific Psyduck that they need to make a plushie of. It's like a Psyduck wearing like a scarf, bro, and they haven't made a plushie of it yet, and I think that's criminal. That boy excited.
Armarouge, Darkrai, and Psyduck are preparing to dive into the action. More information.
Psyduck's a fun addition.
In the near future. Please stay tuned.
次に今年リリースされるポケモントレーディングカードゲームポケットの最新映像をご紹介。
Okay, they just mentioned the card game for Pokemon Pocket.
Title, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket.
Yes. Well, not announced, but hackers found it. Oh, that's why. Okay. Finally. I actually really love this idea, man. Yeah, RIP Rachel, man. RIP Rachel. Plot twist Terra announcement instead. See, this is a fun idea for people like me who are too broke to buy Pokemon cards. Okay, coming out October 30th. Yes. Hello? What? Hmm? What? What is this blorping music in the background? You can imagine the Twitch chat hating everything until the game trailer. So, oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Do you really need to imagine that? There's the amount of boos and L's that you can already imagine, bro. L announcements, L stream, L championships. Mewtwo, that was a sick Mewtwo card. I do like the whole like you can make the card like for certain cards you can like tap in and see like the full art. I think that's so awesome.
Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket lets you easily collect Pokemon cards in a new digital format.
Not only Millis did Misty and Jessie, she also. Bro, what happened?
Next, we'd like to share some news about the
Oh my goodness, chat. Oh.
So please have a look at this
Chat,
video.
the heart attack I was about to have, bro. Okay, what this is? Oh. Chat. Ooh. The way my heart started racing because of that, chat. Ooh. Like, everything just disconnected briefly. That was so... Okay, so that's like Lily stuff. So trading, so like Terra, TCG stuff, cool. Lily baby. Yo, Qianbell's animation go hard though. Oh, it's everyone's favorite character, N. I know he's not everyone's favorite. Imagine missing the Z-A trailer, bro. I would actually cry, actually. No, I wouldn't, but luckily I can just rewind it. So N's Zoroark and N's Reshiram in 2025. A lot of trainers Pokemon are coming. Nice. Oh, Team Rocket. With Mewtwo. Zesty N. Yeah, I love me some Zoroark. Favorite dark type.
We hope you look forward to the excitement that the introduction of trainers Pokemon will bring to the Pokemon trading card game.
I know he's hype. Woo! I can't do that. Imagine the stream just ending without the trailer.
Now we're about to close out our event here in Honolulu. I would like to take a look at the future of the Pokemon World Championships. Let's see where we're going next.
The future of If someone doesn't come get their kid, just letting your kid walk unsupervised like this, do you not know the amount of EDPs out there who've been exposed already, bro? Pikachu tweaking. Nah, he tweaking for real, for real. Anaheim? I don't know if I pronounced that right. The journey continues. Oh, California. Okay. The fact that EDP came back. Yeah, he did. He did, didn't he? Pikachu really tweaking right now. That's not Z-A. Dislike. Oh yes, the Chase. The Chase Banking Center. Oh, San Francisco. Are you done tweaking, Pikachu? Okay. So in 2025 will be Anaheim and San Francisco will be 2026. Nice. Pikachu just wanted some money.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for always supporting Pokemon.
Come on, just one more. We just need some ZA, bro.
Look forward to seeing you all next year.
Dang, they really... Dang. Ah, dang, no ZA content.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ishihara!
That's not ZA. Dislike.
As the 2024 Pokemon World Championships draw to a close, we leave more fulfilled and
I do like the
inspired than
Sada
ever
getup.
before.
I forgot to say that earlier, but I do like her like little Sada outfit.
And made new
Professor
friendships and
Sada.
memories that will last a lifetime. The future of Pokemon
Fans are
shines
Engie.
with the 2025 season coming up quickly on the horizon.
Fans are indeed
Heartfelt
angry.
Thank you to our gracious hosts in Hawaii for the
Ooh, fans are indeed angry.
Thank you all for your unwavering support of Pokemon. Until next time, trainers, stay strong, stay passionate, and we'll see you in the next chapter of our incredible journey.
Imagine the content farm 4chan YouTubers finding out none of this is true. Damn. Z-A was actually forgotten about. Z-A was just canceled, y'all. Z-A was canceled, y'all. We're not getting it at all. In fact, they're moving it to 2020. It didn't get canceled. They're just moving it to 2026. Plot twist, the trailer's at the end. That's why I'm not ending it yet. Because you never know, but most likely that was the last announcement. That's it. That's all we waited for. That was just a complete waste of time. Yeah. Apache the pirate. Yeah, this just in, y'all. Pokemon Legends Z-A has been officially canceled. I know it sucks, y'all. I know. At least TCG got something good. Yeah, for sure. And I'm excited we finally know when the TCG Pocket game is coming. Well, jokes aside, it's fun stopping by. Hope to battle you again on Friday. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure, Gustavo. Appreciate everyone who stopped by and chose to watch my stream of this. Hey, the girl got girl got some moves, bro. Stayed up at 12:15 for no trailer. I always forget you're an hour ahead of me. The only thing this got me was watch time, chat. And confirmation for when TCG Pocket's coming out. Let's see if the stream ends if there's something like Marvel. End credits. I like the little chorus in the background. Marvel Pokemon. It's the PCU, the Pokemon Cinematic Universe. Oh god, imagine the action. The spirit of the game. Have y'all seen that new Kraven the Hunter trailer, bro? The Psyduck in Unite is gonna have epic Hollow-Wear. Psyduck not evolving is crazy too. That's that is a fair point. I guess Psyduck is more marketable than Golduck. That's probably why they did that. But I don't know. Yeah, might as well just let the stream end before I end my stream. I mean, it was fun watching some of the finals, though. It was fun watching a bit of the finals, though. So. Not this generic surfer riff. Oh god, this song. The old song, the spirit of the game was a good one. But I'm not the biggest fan of this one. Oh, you can actually just listen. Oh, you can listen to this straight up on YouTube Music. The Spirit of the Game by Kailua Moon. Tomorrow there'll be Reddit posts and videos on Pokemon's epic no trailer. Okay. I hated on this song too much. The song ain't that bad. The song isn't that bad. When was Legends Arceus' trailer? I think that was during like... Legends Arceus trailer came out like a couple months after the game was announced. Is Pokemon going bankrupt? I don't think they are going bankrupt. I think that was on the Pokemon Day it was announced. Like, they at least gave us like an official trailer. Well, no, that was a teaser trailer. But the official trailer came out like 3 months after. Like around June or July. Do I think Z-A is possibly delayed for 2026? I mean, maybe. But I think it could be dead set for... I think it could come out... It could come out 2025. Because you guys kind of have to remember, they kind of rushed Legends Arceus. But I don't think there's going to be a delay. I was really hoping for an official trailer this summer, but looks like we're probably gonna have to wait until like after Christmas to get one. Okay, I'm not a big fan of this one. I'm not a big fan of this song. Unite. We came to win. Anytime, anywhere. Claim your glory. So these are like official like Pokemon songs made specifically for the championships. K-pop Oh, I thought it just abruptly ended, but nah, it's just the stream being funky. Post-credit scene. Oh, I thought we actually were getting that. I actually thought we were getting that shit. Play Pokemon. Oh, when I saw that mild fantasy violence pop up, I thought we was really getting something. Hold up. Well, looks like that's the end of it. Looks like that is the end of it, chat. Okay, well, no trailer. No trailer. I love how, like, I'm, like, right next to it. Right? But no trailer, but, hey. Hopefully, we'll get a trailer for Legends Z-A soon. How am I tweaking? But, yeah. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure you guys leave a like and all that. We gonna play some games now. Nah, I'm out, y'all. I'm out. But, yeah. If you guys enjoyed the stream, be sure. But think about ZA going to be on a Switch. Switch 2. I mean, yeah, it probably might be on the new Switch, but I think the Switch it's still gonna come out for like the original Nintendo Switch too. So, because it's gonna be backwards compatible, I believe. One last thing you forgot to mention. When I met Buzzer yesterday, it used to be an Electabuzz called Buzzy, but when we got its new form, that's why it's called Buzzer. Yeah, you said that at the end of the stream. I read that when I ended it. But yeah, that's gonna be it. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, I guess. If you guys are brand new to the stream, be sure to subscribe and all that if you guys are brand new. I love you all, and I will see you guys on the next stream. Only good, Chill Army. Definitely gonna get I'm definitely gonna make like that scared the crap out of me. Okay, yeah. You know what? Crispy was right. Crispy's right. I am freaking Crispy said that what's it called? I was tweaking. I think he might be right. So yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Only good, Chill Army. Next I'm on stream tomorrow, by the way. If I do stream tomorrow.